Oh,
what?
everywhere?
Checking.
Adron, Cabron?
Yes, we are live on YouTube.
Okay, and I
Yes,
have.
we are.
Okay, Sid's
Yes.
video just died right as we showed our faces.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Welcome to the I don't know, Renaissance art podcast. I guess
What?
I don't know art. Okay, that was pretty obvious from what I said.
Art
Mhm.
podcast? Did you say
Yeah.
Yes, art podcast.
Yes, because
Why is my
your
video
your
still
video
dead?
looks like a
Oh, okay.
beautiful art.
Oh, modern art.
piece.
Yes. Mm.
That it does. That it does for sure.
Yeah, we can start. I will do the needful like I do every single time and put our
Yes.
vertical stream up, and you can ask Audie, how was your day?
Odi, how was your day?
My day was pretty good.
Oh
It was
wow!
actually
Oh,
pretty good
that's a
since
new
last
answer.
night. Yes,
Let me
yes.
take that in.
Audie
Oh,
says
that's
it's
an
been
interesting
good
answer.
since last night. That
I
just
have
sounds
a
very
small
sus.
question.
That is not something you hear from Odi every day. Okay, you should
I have a
take
small
it very
question,
easy.
Sid.
Hmm.
Why do you have God rays in your video? I see you on
Because I am
stream that
Because
there's like
God
God rays on the
himself.
side.
Yes. Shining down upon me,
Yes, yes.
trying to bake my
Heaven's
ass up.
Gate is opening up in
Hmm.
front of you.
Hmm.
I
But
mean,
anyways,
uh,
Odi.
it's pretty obvious that Sid is God, okay?
Mhm.
Have you ever seen a being more godly?
Yeah, my name backwards literally says God, dude. Come on.
No, that's dish.
Yeah,
Hey.
it does say this.
Hey, you don't need to say it out loud like that, okay? You just take it and continue.
But we aren't
Another
saying
mercenary.
anything out loud.
But
Another
yes.
mercenary. Where are
I
you?
would say, I got Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hey, don't
Oh,
start
yes.
already.
That's
Wait. We haven't even started our vertical
Oh my
stream
God,
yet.
okay.
Can you please, can you,
Oh.
please?
Okay, sure. In other news, I'm almost done with my project myself.
What project?
I'm
You have a
going
project?
to the sword. I haven't
Oh.
shared much images of it on the.
Oh, Odi started
Group
watching
chat.
Sword Art Online? What?
Yes, Sword Art Online. Audi, that's beautiful.
Oh my God. But I was doing a 3D project of a sculpt, a demon sword, if you will. I'm almost done with it. All I have to do is rigging and animating.
Yes, it
After
looks.
which I'll be
Everyone thinks
done.
it looks very weird and disgusting. Can vegetarians eat egg? That's an odd question coming from random otaku on YouTube. But yeah,
Oh, if
all
they
about-
want to, I guess.
yeah, it depends on what you define as vegetarian.
Yeah.
Hey,
There
we
are
should be
some who
live
do
on,
and some who don't.
What just happened? My blind dog opened the door and came in, and the door was locked.
You see,
Is your dog
his
totally
paws.
blind? Is your dog really a dog now?
He's not blind at all. Okay, somebody just check Reddit, see if you're live. I'll just close my door and come back 1 sec.
And okay.
It wasn't love, dude. He's just crazy. It's the voices in his head that told him.
Possibly.
If you know what I mean.
Yes.
Classic brew move. Don't worry, he'll never know this. He doesn't watch back.
It's
You know,
just so
so he
weird.
doesn't realize.
What?
Yeah, what?
You know, I can
Did you
just play
lock the
back the
door?
stream, right?
You'll never do it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm never
it's
gonna
too
do
much
that.
work for you.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
But
yeah,
yes,
basically.
are we up
somehow-
everywhere?
Yeah, we are.
We
I'm
should
checking
be up.
Reddit. Yeah, we are.
Reddit is
Okay,
blacked
nice.
out for me, but yeah, I'm assuming it's up.
Welcome to the Adda.
Welcome to the Adda. Indeed, we are here to
Yes.
chill and talk about anime and stuff. And that's pretty much it. That's all.
About random shit.
And random shit. Yes.
Basically.
Hey, can I start by showing
do.
some appreciation
Okay.
to something
To me?
really fucking beautiful?
Damn.
Called
You think
not
I am
to you.
beautiful? Oh,
Not to brew, sorry. And let me make that clear before I announce the thing. Called kimchi.
I see.
Can we talk about kimchi?
Sure.
Why do you want to talk about kimchi all the
It's
time? Say
so
like, my
fucking
God.
tasty. Come on.
Yeah, it is tasty, and I made it for you, so you are calling
Yes,
me
I will get.
beautiful.
No, I'm not. I'll get to your part. But can
The
we talk
logic
about
is
the
sound.
kimchi first?
Yeah, I almost killed him.
My God, this is just terrible. You can at least appreciate how
No.
much of a positive influence I am in your
So
life.
we've been
Fuck you.
consuming kimchi for a few years now, right?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
And since then, at least I think we have been heavily addicted to it. At least I have, I would say,
Yes, you have.
and you enjoy it too. Yes.
I enjoy the occasional kimchi. Yes.
And recently,
Occasionally. Yes.
when we met up, Brew like made me 2 bottles of kimchi because I made him do that because he has professional experience in making kimchi. Let's just say that.
Stop saying professional experience. People are going to think I actually have some professional experience.
Hey,
I
Audrey,
don't.
does he not?
He does.
He has professional experience in making kimchi.
Oh my
Over
god.
4 months of that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like Brew does make some really good kimchi. I say
Let's
that
just
I've been
say
heavily
that we didn't
addicted
know
to it.
how
At
to
least
make
I have, I
kimchi
would
until
say.
we
Yes,
talked
you
to
have.
him
And
about
you
it.
enjoy it too. Yes. No,
I
that's
enjoy-
not true. Yeah, but let's say that. Yeah. Sure, sure, sure.
Oh no, I think some random a stream audio just went out. Okay, by the way, a real quick test. Can you guys still hear Sid and Audie? Please let me know in chat. Yes, please. I have tried to get back your. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I shut you out. Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, nah, these guys, they don't deserve it.
Hmm.
Okay, you guys should be able to hear
Yeah, let's
these
see.
two again.
Or they say things, use words.
We say things.
Yes,
That's totally not a
we do say
podcast
things.
somebody else has.
Mm.
Is it? Actually, don't
It's
know.
a Dota podcast.
Oh. Oh yeah. Mod
okay,
told
yeah.
me about it.
Yeah.
Our mod says audible. No, we are not sponsored. Sorry. Yes. Continue.
Well, I wish we were sponsored.
Yes.
Everything good. Yeah. So basically, we are saying that kimchi is fucking amazing, and we
Kimchi
love that
is-
shit here at
kimchi is
Needwa
really
Malan.
Yes, kimchi is really good,
Mm.
and I'm a god for making it so well. So yes, you are
And
welcome.
Brew
Sid.
is a professional kimchi maker person.
Chef maker. Mm.
So,
Maybe-
he's
maybe-
actually he has professional experience. I'll repeat that again. He has been doing
You
it
don't need to.
professionally.
Nobody asked you to repeat
How
it.
many times have I used the word
Professional
professionally so far?
Making and selling it.
Yes.
I hate
See,
you
that's
both. I'm
Audi.
leaving
That's
this
Audi.
podcast.
Hey, I'm complimenting you. I'm saying you make really good kimchi.
Assholes.
He
Yeah, that
has
is
the-
true. We have gone all
He
around the
has the
city trying to
recipe
look for like
down to a
alternatives,
T.
and those alternatives didn't match up. Okay.
No, Audi is just lazy, but I've tried making kimchi many times. Like my kimchi is good, but Bruce kimchi has some
magic
some-
masala. if
you know what
will.
I mean.
Mm.
And he just comes, he's like, he makes it in 2 fucking seconds and fucks up, and he does a really good job
It
at it.
didn't take 2
Yeah,
seconds.
that
It
shit
takes
down.
a while. My God.
it
feels
Stop
like 2
complimenting
seconds.
me. I don't like it. Okay, shut up.
Hey, I'm complimenting kimchi. It's okay.
By default, you are complimenting me.
And I just had kimchi John also a while ago for dinner.
Kimchi John?
So the kimchi pancake. Yeah.
Yes.
And that was real nice. And since Brew made it, I've been putting them in like every single thing I'm eating,
That makes sense.
with my rice and
Kind of like
everything.
furikake,
And
yeah, you can just add it with whatever.
it has the perfect umami and like saltiness and like perfect burst of flavor,
So this
Mhm.
was there in the last
Mm.
episode, but I already finished this little bottle I got of sesame with salt,
Ooh.
sesame seeds with salt and MSG.
You already finished it?
Yeah, I actually finished it yesterday or something.
Dude.
But do you just like dunk it and just
I-
drink the salt?
Yeah, I was basically doing that at the end of it.
Mhm.
Yes, health. Yes. Mm.
Yes, and you know what? I made my
What?
own sesame seeds with salt and MSG afterwards.
Did it taste
And
as
it didn't
good?
taste the same, right?
So it tastes similar, but the sesame seed quality is different. So India has like bad quality sesame seeds, I think. But aside from that,
What
it's
is
good.
the
I
difference?
toasted
Was
it.
it like
Did you
less-
roast? Oh, so you did toast.
Yeah, I
it.
toasted it. I added in the MSG and made it proper crystals with salt, and then I have it in a little bowl. I just sprinkle it onto everything. So yes, I am definitely my sodium levels in my body are going to like kill
Yes,
me
it's
eventually.
pretty much done for the next 2 months.
Yes.
Basically, yes.
Mm.
And
But
yes, I will
basically,
gladly get it for you guys so that you guys can also die quickly.
No,
Yes,
thanks.
yes.
Yes,
You're,
you
you're,
see,
you're
Brew
the
is the
example
reason
that most
we are all dying.
like health people kind of look up to. Like, you shouldn't have the MSG. You shouldn't have too
You
much
know what
salt.
I told Brew? You know what I told Brew?
Hmm.
I told him your how to say this in a way that's Okay, maybe I won't tell you. Okay,
No, just say it. It's fine. At this point, you might as well just
Okay.
say it.
Okay, so I was telling him his being deprived of food
Hmm.
is destroying his palate.
It is not.
Is it?
Yes, because
This is not an example
Because-
of that.
it is because you don't get enough of something. When you get anything, you overdo that shit and make
Okay.
something absolutely disgusting.
You see, I think he's gonna do that whether he's like lost his palate or not.
See, Audi gets it. I'm just a glutton. That's all it is.
Yeah, he's going to
so
eat it.
fellow
whenever he
glutton
gets
gets it basically.
the chance. Sort of.
See, you two are a glutton. It's just that you don't gain as much weight as we do.
Hey, of course I gain weight. I've gained like proper weight.
Oh, what is improper weight exactly in this situation?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, I guess I walked into that one asking for a fat
Yes,
joke to
I
be
know.
cracked, right?
Come
I
on.
mean,
Exactly.
You know what, Sid? You're banned from talking about new things, okay? Audi and I
Hey!
will decide the topics.
I just want to talk about kimchi. Come
You
on.
went from kimchi to fat jokes.
You're the one who fucking started it.
Wow.
I had to answer
Blaming
your
the
question.
fat person for starting it. Wow, real
If
nice.
fellow
Sid.
fat people can shame each other, we're the same weight, okay?
You're no way we're the same weight right now. Firstly,
Yeah. What's your weight?
I haven't even checked, but I definitely gained weight.
But we are definitely the same weight. Trust
We
me.
are not, and you are
Hmm.
much thinner either way. Yes, that's what everyone is.
that's just
joining
because
us
you're
for.
short.
They're like, "Oh, shut up!
It's true.
It goes from kimchi to fat jokes to short jokes. Nice.
I'm like 5'8". You're like 5'9".
That's like
10.
looking at ants.
But you see, you're short, so that's why. Otherwise, we're the same weight, dude.
Oh, I'm short. Otherwise, okay. So you're saying like the 5'8" and 5'10". That difference is enough to like
Hey,
offset.
see, you're the one
weight.
who sees a difference, so that's why I'm trying to explain it to you. I don't see any difference. I
I
legit
do. My
told you
neck
we're
hurts
the
having to
same
look
weight.
down all the time.
I hate both of you.
Audi, you also around the same.
Our mod came on YouTube chat to say that I am 5'4". That is not true. I am 5'8", and these guys are taller than me by a little bit, and they just like to rib on me about it. Apparently, screw you guys. But yeah,
Yeah.
hey, anyone in chat who is like the same height as me, I would really appreciate it if you spoke up right now.
Mhm.
I really, really would.
But basically, it's beautiful. And
Yes.
it's perfect. It's the perfect, like fermented, like addition to any meal that just takes it up another level.
That
For
is
sure.
true.
Mm.
And I put in MSG in your kimchi as well, which I usually don't do. So it turned out.
Oh, did
really
you
well.
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually did
Normally
turn
you
out
don't
freaking
add
amazing.
it, right?
Yeah. Normally you don't add it, but see, I've learned in my years of experience, as you guys put it, of make professional experience
Professional
making and selling
experience.
kimchi. That if you say no MSG, people will really be like, oh yes, I don't want MSG in my food, and then they'll be like, nah, I want more flavor. I'm like, you dumb bitch. That's how you get flavor. You put in MSG.
Yeah,
The,
basically.
the shit you eat in other countries, they have MSG. You just don't
The shit
want
you
it,
eat
and you
here
have
has
no
MSG.
idea. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying like everything. If you go to Singapore, or if you go to Japan or something, everything is going to have MSG.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
But if you come to India, like very few things are going to have like say they have MSG.
Yeah, but most of the things do. Like freaking Maggie has MSG.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Also, I was reading an article about the best instant noodles from different parts of the world. Okay,
Wait,
And-
like best what they think in each country or like total best of each country?
what
Like,
they think
is-
what chefs from prominent chefs from each country
Oh,
think
okay.
is their favorite instant ramen around the world. And Priya from Bon Appetit was there, and she was like, Maggie is the best. Like, no way.
No way,
Hey,
Priya.
Maggie is the
No.
best.
You just miss India, Priya. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's a good chef. She knows what she
Yeah,
knows her shit.
definitely.
I will
Yeah,
agree
for
with
sure.
whatever she says about cooking, but saying Maggie
Maggie, yeah.
is the best instant noodles is just
No way.
Is
Terrible.
it like Kit Kat where their Maggie is like tasting different or anything?
Priya
Because
is
No.
Indian. She's literally talking
It's
about
Indian.
Indian Maggie,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
which
Because
is
like
absolute shit.
because their products they alter their products over there a little bit and it
Yeah, but-
tastes differently as well. So I don't know.
No matter how different it tastes, it's not gonna beat Shin. I'm 100%
yeah, that
sure.
is true.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
So
Tolong DM on Reddit says Priya is fake Indian, basically. For Indian. Is that how you say it? For
For India.
Indian. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Because she also says that the best cheese is Amul cheddar cheese, which
Yeah.
again really sucks. It's a fake plastic tasting cheddar. And I don't
Yeah,
know.
Amul ain't that great. We'll say from.
I think
That's
most
what we
chefs are in
think.
general agreement that Parmigiano Reggiano is probably the best cheese out there.
No. There are different cheeses for different
There are
uses.
different cheeses that are really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
don't
use
have to always
Parmesan for a-
run to. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use Parmesan for a grilled cheese because it just doesn't stretch. But saying that Amul's cheddar cheese is the best cheese and that too for a sandwich, I heavily disagree. You could
I think she's
literally
like tapping
be
into
better
a,
off
like,
putting anything else on it.
yeah, she's like tapping into her childhood memories over there with the Amul.
Yeah, probably.
And
Probably,
Endorsements.
but why would your childhood memories matter if you have like such great
That is
food?
true.
Because she was in the Bon
She's
Appetit
exposed to
kitchen
like
at
the
that time.
biggest, the most
Yeah.
highest quality
Yeah.
kitchen there is.
No, but
She could
I
get
wouldn't
any
call
cheese she
her
wanted.
fake Indian. In a way, she's more Indian than us if you think
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
true. She
Yeah.
just loves India too much. She's just like
Yeah.
everything from India, cool.
Yeah, basically. So if she's fake Indian, we are not Indian at all, apparently.
Yeah, and we are sitting here like, hey, how about we try things from other countries? And she's sitting
Yeah.
there with access to literally everything. And
I
she's
know,
like, nah,
right?
That is
I
true.
want Maggie and
I want
Amul
Maggie
cheese.
and Amul. Exactly, yeah. So shows.
Hey, Sid's Fables is here. Okay, not this Sid, the other Sid.
Hey, what up?
Should be.
Finally, you decided to join us. Thank you.
Nandemo Theme is even surprised at the idea of Maggie being a favorite.
Yeah, Maggie
Yeah,
is
like-
not.
Like
Dude,
Maggie is
my
not
brother
even-
cannot stand Maggie either. He hasn't bought it in years of living.
Yeah,
there.
of course.
I think even before when we didn't have the option or didn't know of other options to like get other noodles, I was also bored of Maggie. Like I hated the taste of
Yeah, I
Maggie
mean,
back then as well.
Nissan
I
does a
hate
good
it.
job at
it.
Top Ramen in
That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
India.
Mm.
Except for some
It
reason,
has more
nobody
flavor
seems to
by
like it.
itself. Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, many people. There is a large audience for Sunfeast noodles. Did you know that? People actually like the Sunfeast pasta and the noodles.
The pasta is like okay, whatever, but the noodles are just
Do
plain
not
disgusting.
Talk about Sunfeast.
We did have the pasta in
Yeah,
college days,
the
didn't we?
pasta was like okay, it was
Yeah.
like edible, but the
pasta.
noodles are like
yeah.
horrible. No, we didn't have the Sunfeast
Yeah.
pasta. We had the Nestle pasta, which was pretty
Was it
okay
Nestle?
as
I
well.
don't remember. Yeah.
Because it was a Nestle counter, so they literally had only
No,
Nestle
the guy
products.
got like Sunfeast noodles. He got Maggie noodles. He got literally.
He didn't have
everything under the
Sunfeast
sun.
noodles. He got only Nestle.
Sunfeast
products
pasta.
there.
Like
No, it was Nestle's pasta.
okay.
That's what
I
they
never
called it.
recall the Nestle. Yeah.
It was a Nestle thing. We got Nescafe, what am I saying? Nescafe. Nestle, the iced
Nestle,
tea.
yeah.
And then we
Mhm.
got the pasta and we got the noodles. And it was
Oh, yeah,
absolute.
Disgusting. Yeah, I wouldn't even pick that up. I don't know why you did.
But that guy would do a really good job with his noodles because he would make Maggie and he
Yeah.
would add his own mixture of like chili flakes and chili powder and some drug which made me
Basically.
addicted to it.
And you can even ask him like you
Thank you.
can make it extremely dry if you want.
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
so it
I always
actually
used to get it dry
holds flavor.
and I always used to get it dry and spicy and a little undercooked. So he would remember my order of dry undercooked noodles which are extremely spicy and he would make it for me perfectly.
Ah, I see. But
Then
damn,
Audi
I
is-
don't remember this place. Yeah, I don't remember this guy.
It's like a tiny shack
Mm.
on the side of the college itself. But yeah.
This
After
thing, we
having-
got a few comments. Nandemo Theme is saying he likes biryani, pulao, chicken korma. I think he told us that to us last time also, if I remember.
I was talking
Yes,
about
then-
biryani and something else, right?
And Sid's Fables is saying Amul is pasteurized cheddar, hence it has that odd undertone.
Yeah, but the
I
problem
wouldn't
with
see. I would never call Amul cheddar. I don't know why he does.
Yeah, I know. I
no,
just
no,
call
it
it
is,
Amul.
it is cheddar. They advertise
my
it as
God.
cheddar. Yeah. So all
They do?
Indian cheese basically is just a variant of cheddar.
Isn't American
Barely-
cheese the shit that they
Yeah.
use on their burgers also cheddar?
No, that's like plastic.
No, that's American
Plastic,
cheese.
right? Okay.
That's its
The
own
craft shit.
genre.
Yeah.
And also,
So,
like all cheese is pasteurized, and actually not just India and other places in the world as well. But other places somehow get it right, while we absolutely suck at it. Like even we're reading Silver Spoon, the manga, and even there
Oh yeah.
they pasteurize the milk before they make cheese out of it.
Mhm.
And while Japan doesn't have a huge cheese culture like other places in the world might, they still have pretty good cheese.
I thought
Yeah, I can
I thought in
imagine.
order to make really good cheese, you use like raw cow's milk, not
Yeah, that's for
Yeah,
mozzarella
that's
mainly.
that's for mozzarella.
mozzarella. Okay.
But I do not know why Indian cheese just tastes bad. I don't know. It's just a thing. Like we don't have the best cheese. We have really good cottage cheese that is paneer. That
Yeah,
probably
we
the
have
best in the
really
world.
good cottage cheese. Yeah, like really fucking good. But the other
Cheddar and
cheeses, not so
mozzarella.
much.
Also,
Ironic,
We have
considering
really
dairy
good
is a
butter. If
big
you're talking
part.
about Amul, like the butter is like you find it in every house. Like you can
yeah, that's good. Amul
use
butter
that.
is
Every house,
beautiful.
every other restaurant has Amul butter.
Yeah.
There are
And they
alternatives
have
out
the
there.
garlic butter. The garlic
Oh,
butter is like,
that
Yes.
shit is bomb.
if
Yeah.
anyone is watching on Reddit and you are on garlic bread memes, like that's really good butter to use for garlic bread. I love that shit.
It is a good substitute. Yeah.
Also, Randa says I had the best lunch ever today. That's good.
Damn,
Did you?
nice.
Is that why you said biryani? Because you ate
Yeah, maybe he
biryani
just
and you're
ate
like,
it.
yeah, I had the best lunch. Anyway, but Audi,
Biryani
yeah,
lunch.
Audi wanted to talk about something. Now, Audi, you can go. We're all set up and ready. Oh, wait, it's not done. Appreciating
Yes, it is
different
not done.
things,
Kimchi
apparently.
appreciation segment. Are we
Yeah.
done with
Let's
it?
finish the
You guys
application.
didn't say anything. Only I was speaking. It's like I'm the
Yeah,
only
go
one
for it,
who's
go for it.
crazy about it.
No, Sid wants us to speak, Audi. So basically, kimchi good, very healthy,
real good.
super
Yeah,
food
you
of
used to eat it every
2019.
day for a while, but you stopped recently. I don't know. I used to eat it every day, like me, also for a while.
That's because I used to make it every day for
No, he
certain
had it.
purposes.
He still has it.
Yeah, from 2 years ago. I actually should see if that's
Yeah.
decent.
I don't think you should have
Mm.
that.
Hey, if the fermentation is just controlled rot.
See, that makes sense when you're in a country that's average temperature is like 19, That there it makes
Yeah, our
sense. But
shit-
here,
Our shit
I don't
ferments in
think-
like
I
a day.
keep it I keep it in a freezer of exactly
Right,
10
right.
degrees.
it's not like as if, Korea made their own set of refrigerators just for kimchi. But
Yeah,
but
okay. Okay.
Audi does
see.
not like it as much as we do. I know
Yeah,
that.
Audi doesn't
Hey,
like
what?
it as much as we do.
He's never shown that much interest or like.
Yeah,
have.
like, I
Maybe-
used to give
I
Sid
don't
3
hate it.
kimchi
I mean,
bottles because he used to
I've
make
consumed too
designs
much
for me.
kimchi. Yeah.
And Audi used to help, but he very rarely used to take the kimchi bottles.
I never actively took them because they were, products.
Lies. That is lies, Audi. That
Lies,
is
as if
lies.
Audi ever gave a
You
shit
took
about
the curry without giving a
I
shit
did
about
take
it being a
bottles, though.
product.
That is true. I did take a couple of bottles.
Yeah,
of
you took a
kimchi,
couple
though.
of bottles, and Sid and Armand have just looted me out of more bottles than I could imagine.
That's true. That is true.
And I even gave Sid one of those huge bottles that I used to store the kimchi in. My God, he was really happy for a while at that point. Really happy.
That flavor, dude. Like when I'm having food right now, I'm like, it's missing that little kick. I need that kick. And right now in my house, the only thing that has that kick is kimchi. So I add a lot of it and I eat that shit.
I'm just going to
Koreans are
assume
proud.
from now on that you are just going to call me over to make kimchi.
And
Kind
to
of,
sharpen
yeah.
my knives.
Oh yes, to sharpen your
Yes,
knives.
important.
Okay, I agree. You know what? You have the worst freaking knives I've ever
You
seen.
just need new
Sharpen
knives at
them
that
for
point.
me.
Every time I sharpen them, it's like it doesn't matter how long or how fast I come back to your house to visit, and they're always like blunt. It's like you guys just chop up like shit, like just butchers knifing it or something for every
Not-
single time.
Eventually, it'll be like one of those sandwich stall guys' knives, the one which has like a fucking thin ass edge because it's been used so much. They basically ram
Hey,
that
too
shit
much
to the
ball.
fucking
If you
table.
can stab yourself with a knife, you don't talk about using
That is
knives.
true.
We all know about
But it
knives.
is actually still very sharp. I have one Japanese knife and that is surprisingly sharp, even after all that use.
Hmm.
I do not trust either of your definitions of sharp because I've used
No, say,
both
like,
your
if
If
knives
I was
and
the
blunt.
only one using the knife, it's not my knife again. You're not using my knife. I don't own shit.
yeah, I mean it's a way of speaking, Sid. You don't have to be pedantic about who owns the fucking knife.
It's important to me, okay?
It's
I
not.
take care of shit I have.
Then take care of your knives.
But it's not mine. I don't give a fuck about it.
It is.
But you do use them a lot, don't you?
No,
Control 90 asks how do
Early.
you sharpen knives? So you basically have a whetstone that you take and
Yes.
you need to move the blade along the whetstone repeatedly, and then you need to turn it the other way and do the blade
Yeah.
from there until you can't feel an edge. Basically, it's called a wire edge on the knife. So until you can't feel anything, you have to keep sharpening it on both sides. I hit my mic. And
Okay, this
after
knife
that, you need to
sharpening
turn that
101.
whetstone over and do it on the other side. Oh,
And
also, just in case anyone is listening to this and takes it as advice, the whetstone needs to be immersed in water for a while until you see no bubbles. That's a very important
Immersed
step.
or- I thought you had
Immersed.
to just like pour water on top of it so that it collects
You
the
need to pour
slurry.
water on top of it, but you also need to keep it immersed for a while before you start
I see.
sharpening the knife because otherwise there'll be too much friction. And also
Right.
remember that you're literally shaving off layers of the metal on the knife, so you will get a shorter or shittier knife by the end of it if you keep doing it
just
too
call
often.
Guru to your house, guys. He'll do it. He comes around on a cycle with a wheel and he's
Okay, you know what? I actually have the freaking wheel,
You do,
at
yes.
home.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
but the problem is that the belt that keeps the wheel running has snapped. So we're trying to find. My dad and I have been looking
Hold
for
on,
like
didn't you
ages
fix
to
it?
find. No, we fixed it with a very temporary fix and it snapped again. We are just not
Yeah,
able to
I
find
took it for you. Remember, I came back to your area and then on the way back, I had to like pick up a bloody.
Yeah, that guy didn't do anything. He said like, yeah, it's fixed, and then we tried it once and it just snapped.
I see. Nice.
So
At this point, I think
he
you're better
lied.
off just ordering some belt online and
Yeah,
just
but that
put
one
it
that
in.
as well.
destroyed your
There is no
knives,
there is
right?
no belt on the what?
That one destroyed your knife, right?
Oh
The
no, that
wheel?
was just me not using it properly. I
Okay, I see.
fucked up
Hmm.
basically. So
There are no thin
I was-
sanding belts you can purchase, huh?
Mm.
there are no. It's not a sanding belt. It's basically a belt that moves the stone, the whetstone.
Okay.
So
Right,
that
right,
is the sanding belts would be easier. Oh, control and cases. I know about the whetstone stuff. I really got into kibami in Japan and other knife making. Which okay, see that's a different story entirely.
That's
Because
too
when
fancy.
Yeah, that guy is.
you
next
get
level.
fancy knives and when you get Damascus blade knives and all that stuff, you need like whetstones of different grits. Just
Mhm.
you need to sharpening it is like a proper job to be done.
Like
you
a
need to,
ritual.
yeah, you need to go from what's the opposite of finer? The grittier grit, and then go
Yeah.
to the finer grits to keep
Coarser.
Yeah,
adjusting it
coarser,
little by little by little. Coarser, yes, thank you. I'm supposed to be a writer. My God, for shame. Yeah, so
Yes.
you have to go from coarser to
Have you
finer.
guys
and
actually-
there are like proper stores that do it for you if you actually go to knife stores in other countries.
Have you guys seen the Kiwami Japan?
Yes,
This
I
thing?
have.
I have not. And when
This guy is basically-
when I say I got into it, I really got into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knife making and knife sharpening is just like a beautiful thing to watch. But yeah, already go on.
No, but like
He's
this guy
really
got
good
into it for
towards
like
doing
for this guy because this channel he makes knives out of literally everything under the sun.
Yeah.
He has
is
made
this
like the
guy you
sharpest
were showing
knives out
me
of like
before?
styrofoam,
Long ago,
tape,
yeah.
food, resin.
He made one
all
out
sorts
of
of
plastic
things.
rulers or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
takes random shit. He takes like wood. I think he even takes like extremely soft things and makes a sharp knife out of it. I don't know how he does it, but it's like extremely crazy process behind it. And yeah, similarly, there also he uses like 20, 30, then 40, and he goes like straight into like 5,000, 6,000 grit.
Yeah,
This thing,
Mhm.
whetstones, just to smooth it down.
Yeah.
That you need a lot of granular control over it, basically. But yeah, Japan has some beautiful blades, and
They do
like
have
in
some
Japan, you
ones.
need to like. I learned when I was Sridhar, I think, showed me the video. In Japan, you need to get a written slip saying that you bought this knife,
Yes.
and you are allowed to carry it around because you're taking it from the store to the hotel
Mhm.
you're staying in or your house or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you don't have that, apparently you can be arrested for a long time in Japan because they really, really don't like knives being
Yeah.
in the hands of random people.
Random people.
And like bigger than a certain size, I think they have a limit of like a
Yeah.
few 5 or 6 centimeters. I'm not sure, but yeah,
So you
Like
need
a
to
legal
keep,
that is
limit?
illegal. Yeah.
See,
so you need to keep yourself in the knife
Hmm.
regulations, I guess. Is that
Yes.
what it is? Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, okay. Now let Audi go on. He's been wanting
Yes,
to say
Audi.
something for a long time.
Continue.
do you
Now
have
we
anything
listen
more
to
to finish
Audi.
off, Sid?
No, that's all.
Kimchi good,
Okay.
basically. Yes.
Kimchi good, and
Kimchi good.
when are you coming over next to sharpen my
My
knife?
God.
But yeah, today or yesterday actually, I purchased Horizon Zero Dawn,
Yes, you did.
Yes, he
and
did.
it was on an extremely huge discount. Like what, 70? No, 40%, was it?
40% discount. Yes.
40%. It's
You
coming
got
for around
$600.
And
600 bucks.
40% discount on
Keep the
Steam is too
shit.
low. You need
Dude,
like 95%
If a
discount.
game is on discount, no matter what the price is, Audi is buying it. Like if it's
That's
a
true.
5,000 rupee game and you get for like 2,000 bucks discount, he's like, fuck, it's on discount, I'll buy it.
Yeah, that's true.
My highest purchase yet is only 800 bucks because I buy everything on
Wow.
discount.
Only.
Whatever may be.
Only 800 bucks.
Only.
Yeah, but
And-
okay, hold on. I would like to point out two things before you go on, Adi, because like this is important for the people to hear. The first thing is that Audi's Steam library is like so freaking messy. It's not even funny.
We scrolling for
What do you mean
years.
it's messy?
It's
Okay,
like
it's
like
not that long.
it looks like he just bought or he just added every free game available in Steam to his library because it never ends. Horribly messy. It's like it doesn't even. It does. I don't even think he has like a quarter of them actually installed at any given time. It's those many.
I have like 5 of them installed. I
Yeah,
like
see?
played everything and just stopped.
5 out of
Okay,
10,000.
So the thing is, right? Many of these games, at least the online ones, anyways, they have like a separate directory, which will be like an online server, kind of like the Dota 2 test server for Dota 2.
Uh-huh.
And PUBG has this same thing where it is like PUBG the game and then PUBG server, PUBG test and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
So it just keep doing that for all the online games. And then there are the free games, which are also a lot. But there are also some games which were coming for free on certain days. And I was like, okay, it is
Have
coming
you
for free.
played
Might as well
any
just
of
download
those
it.
games ever?
I have actually. I did
What
finish.
a bold
Tomb Raider.
lie.
I did finish all of them.
All of them. I will slap you. That's a bold lie for sure.
But it's Audi. It makes sense that he finishes
No,
games.
that's the thing.
Audi
He doesn't
does.
finish. He doesn't finish all the games. He's looking at
the
his Steam
only
right
game-
now. I bet you.
Yeah, I am. The
Yeah.
only game I have not played actually is Apex Legends because I legit cannot play that.
Yeah, and that leads me to my second point. Thank you, Audi. Beautiful transition over there. Audi
Yes.
bought the game, and it was running at like some 50 FPS.
It was, yes.
Okay,
doesn't-
that is only on your stream. It's actually running pretty smoothly.
I saw the benchmark. It said 15 FPS over there, which was the lowest.
No, it said the lowest, but then average it was running pretty okay. And I am actually genuinely impressed with the performance. I was like ready for it to lag like crazy when I was playing it. But
It was
then
like
I
crazy.
got out of into the open world. It was like all trees, beautiful effects,
Yo, that shit.
beautiful creatures all
Yeah.
over the place. It runs pretty smoothly. The character is still
Hmm.
running pretty smoothly. Animations are nice. Nothing seems to be interrupting it. Albeit, I will have to reduce like a lot of the graphic quality down to like low or medium at best.
Audi, but just a second. Your video has gone into just pixels for some reason. And
Talking about his game quality here.
yeah, now it's back. Thank you. I
see.
believe Audi has a wire issue because every time he touches the wire, it either
No, no,
changes
no, no,
something or the other.
I actually had to change the wire for my phone because it was getting like
Loose.
decrepit and slightly torn, and I had to
see.
like properly get a new one. just to
Slightly,
make
he
sure.
says. I remember that. I'm surprised you didn't get shocked with it.
But yeah, continue.
Horizon
Audi.
Zero Dawn, really good game.
Yes,
I'm really
we've
enjoying
been
it so
waiting
far.
for it, right? We've been waiting for it for
Ever
years.
since it actually came out,
Yeah.
I actually I wanted to really play it, but then it was only again Sony
When did
exclusive.
it come out?
We saw it on some
2016
E3
or
some
something,
time
yeah.
ago. Yeah, I don't even remember.
Years back. Like we were actually pretty disappointed that it was only a Sony exclusive. And
Yeah, we were very
only
disappointed.
a
We were
couple.
like, shit.
I think a year ago or a couple of years back, Sony had like this next level decision to just release their games onto the PC. Like, holy shit, we can
Yeah.
make more money over there. Fuck it, let's release it on the PC. Let's release it through Steam. And
there's
ever
still
since then,
no
I've been
God
wanting
of
to play.
War.
Eventually, it will come by. Eventually.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but this one was
porting
very
all the
buggy
God
too.
of Wars to PC. My God.
I wouldn't mind. I'd actually.
Yeah,
rebuy
I don't
those
think
games
anyone would
just for
mind, but
that.
I think they would just take them. It would take them the 15 years they wanted to save on the trilogy just to port it over to PC. They'll be working for that long just to port everything. But okay,
Yeah, I think there are some games which are like classic games that you have to buy the console to play because they
Yeah.
want the money. So they're like, yeah,
Of
if you
course,
want that
exclusives, yeah.
experience, get the console.
so there's actually something really interesting that I was watching on Linus Tech Tips. By the way, guys, Linus Tech is really
course.
underrated, not so popular
Yeah,
channel.
never
Go
heard.
check
Who's
him
that?
out. Yeah.
Yes, very
was-
new channel.
He was talking about how Microsoft is actually buying a lot of game studios, and because of
yeah.
that, there are more and more Xbox exclusives everywhere.
Mhm.
So
They bought Bethesda recently.
yeah, they bought
Their
Bethesda.
biggest
They
purchase.
bought or they tried to and couldn't?
bought,
Or
they bought.
properly
They
bought
bought.
it. Oh.
All their games came under the Xbox Game Pass as a result of it.
Yeah, and they basically control half the gaming market right now. So there's no point of the exclusive war is just going to end with Xbox winning, I think, overall.
Yeah.
Not that I'm even invested in it, because I haven't had a consoles for the last 12 years. I think in the last 12 years, and I only got Audi's PS3, which I barely played on. Yes, Audi, I see you.
And you stole my PS2 too.
Your
by the way.
PS2 stopped working.
Yeah, but you were.
I was
so you
trying
could
to
repair
save it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, we
What about my
invested in the
PS3?
controller, which you still have.
Yeah, I still have the controller. That's true.
It is in your room, right?
Yeah, it is in my room.
At the very least, use it. You have
Hey, there are lots
screens.
of things in his room. Okay.
That is true.
Would I really want to play on a PS3 when I got a laptop with a 3060?
Asshole. Okay.
Would you play on the PS3 if you had a laptop with a
Well, there are
3060?
only some games I can't play on the PS3, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true. Either way, anyway, moving on from Audi's console death.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, we got
Horizon
Horizon
Zero
Zero
Dawn,
Dawn. Saw there was
It
a
is on discount right now. If you are very interested, you can buy it.
Buy it.
40%
And
off.
No, stay on the stream. Don't leave, please. We love you.
No, yeah, stay on the stream. Buy it afterwards. Yes.
Go buy
Yes,
it
that
right
works.
now. Leave this shit.
My God.
Hmm.
I wish there was a way I could just, I'm going to set up something. Like somebody will help me, or I will find it somewhere where a bot just automatically mutes people when they say certain words.
I see.
So it should preemptively figure out what Sid's going to say and just mute
I
him,
can
because
figure
every
my way
stream,
out of that. I can come up with different ways
every
to say.
single time he's like, leave this stream. I need those words blocked
The
out.
fuck out of here.
My God. That at least doesn't seem as bad as leave this stream right now. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So
but
yeah, Audi
how
was
your
having a lot of fun.
experience?
But Sid was literally just sitting back and marveling at each machine that he saw.
Hey,
Let
look
me tell
fucking beautiful.
Sid doesn't care about the gameplay. Sid doesn't care about anything. All he cares about is that he can see fun, retro, futuristic, or cyberpunk stuff.
That is
Maybe.
That is it.
I will say
I
when the
have
machines
always been
did show up.
interested in playing the game.
I sent a picture earlier today of me sitting on top of a horse or a strider.
Yes.
One of the enemies.
Yes.
You are specifically impressed because of that. But
That shit looks fucking
it
cool.
it does look extremely cool.
Yeah.
There are larger horses technically that you can ride on. So I'm going to try finding those as well.
That's basically going to be Sid, huh? It's just going to be him.
He's going to give me the game after this thing. I'm going to play it.
That's
too.
illegal.
Not according to Steam, it isn't.
But yes.
Is family sharing allowed for every game?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was only for certain games.
Certain games, but I imagine our games.
Every
these
certain
games do have
I
sharing.
couldn't share Assassin's Creed when I got it. I think I
Hey, Audi shared
it.
Black Flag with me before in the past. He's done
I
that.
have.
Black Flag was not on. Audi, you own Black Flag on Steam?
Yes.
Yeah, I have it on this account.
Yeah.
I have. You bought it or what?
No, I
the free
got
thing.
it through the free thing, no?
The free thing was
Yeah.
Uplay thing only. You could only get it through Uplay. I don't know how you got it on Steam.
Oh, I never purchased it. I got it through that free thing.
Okay, that's weird. I got it through Uplay, so I don't have it on Steam. I have it on Ubisoft Connect
I
now.
see.
But
Interesting.
speaking of which, I was playing Assassin's Creed Origins, the free trial version that we all know and love. And I have some hot takes on it. I don't know if anyone in chat who's watching or listening really likes Assassin's Creed. If you do, I would love to hear your thoughts on it as well. I feel like Origins and Odyssey, our mod is playing Odyssey. I watch him. He streams for me sometimes when I'm doing work, and I just watch him mindlessly. And Valhalla all don't seem to be Assassin's Creed games to me anymore. I understand that there are elements of being an assassin in the game, especially Origins, because Origins, at least you can still force the game to treat you like an assassin. But Odyssey and Valhalla apparently just make it impossible for you to be a sneaky assassin, and you have to be this warrior who goes and fights a lot of people, and it's just not Assassin's Creed for me.
And you said They changed the fighting system too, right?
Yeah, they changed the
battle.
fighting system to be more one-on-one focused, and
Mhm.
you can't really 1v10 a crowd or 1v15 a crowd because it's just not possible.
Hey, but apparently this came because of public outcry. Is that what you said? Because
Not public
people said that
outcry. People were getting tired of the Assassin's Creed formula that was being repeated in every
I see.
game, is what some news articles have written. But I personally felt like it was getting better and better until they completely changed the whole thing. Like I went back and I own Unity and Syndicate. I don't have the trial versions for those, but I actually installed Unity and Syndicate. And Unity looks pretty compared to the modern games. Syndicate holds up a little better.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, Unity and Syndicate, I'm getting 60 FPS on ultra high.
That's nice.
Wow.
Well, it is. They are older
That's not
games, so
nice.
it's not really.
That is
Yeah.
low compared
Yeah,
to
that
what
is
he gets
low.
for other games. Yeah.
I get
But
60
is
FPS.
it
I get more
maxed
than
at
60
60?
FPS in. Huh?
Is it maxed at 60?
No,
can
it goes
go
above
beyond?
60 sometimes. But
Okay.
on Origins, I'm getting like up to 100 FPS on Ultra. How?
Yeah.
How? Is it just that these games are so bad with graphic cards? Like our graphic cards were so bad that they just didn't let
Yeah.
you go
just
beyond that.
probably did let you go. Yeah.
Mm.
Mod is saying in Odyssey you're a Greek warrior, so basically
God,
I guess
listen,
it means you're not an
this
assassin,
freaking-
so you
This
can't
freaking mod has
assassinate.
said this to me so many times. I'm going to kill him the next time he says it. Yes, you're a Greek warrior, but it is still Assassin's Creed. It's not Greek Warriors Creed.
Yeah.
Although
They
technically
do,
he's the
they,
one
yeah,
who
they do
started the
remove a
creed.
lot of things from the older games, which kind of like we got into it because we had the charm from the older games. We thought, new game, new graphics, new storyline, new area, new so many things, but the same old mechanics, if you will, or like upgrades on the same old mechanics, if you will. But then here they just revamped the whole fighting system. Here it's like
He's saying they forgot to change the
My
name.
God. Yes, they forgot to change the name. Yes, that's
Warriors
true.
Creed.
Warriors Creed Origins and Warriors Creed
Hmm.
Odyssey. But yeah,
here it actually makes it look like it makes the game tougher for the player, basically. Like there you have the advantage of being the sneaky assassin, just running around, like going through corners like rat holes and shit like that, and just going stab one person, get the fuck out, go
Yeah, they
around,
made it-
stab
Yeah,
another one.
but I don't understand why people had a problem with that. That's what I don't
Not
get.
sure. Because like
It was beautiful. It was so
yeah,
much
if
fun.
they wanted to actually fight, there were actually good fighting systems in all the games. Like Black Flag, from Black Flag onwards, anyways, it had good fighting systems. I think even Revelations had a good fighting system. If I
Even
remember.
before that, since the
Yeah,
beginning.
Everything,
Yeah.
everything had a good fighting system.
And even the
You were able to, like,
predecessor,
parry,
like-
you were able to use smoke bombs, you were able to use
Yeah,
everything to your
like
advantage.
God's sake, Origins, I was telling you guys yesterday, needs an ability to parry, and you can only parry when your shield is up. If your shield is down, you can't parry because apparently you're too stupid to actually be like, oh, I need to do this with a shield.
Yeah.
He just stands there and gets cut instead.
And do you have to have a shield?
So you can parry without a shield by hitting the weapon with
Yes.
both your blades. But even that requires that you still need the ability. If you don't have the
Ah.
ability, he just gets sliced instead of blocking with his blade.
I
So
see.
like I like and also you saw it, you really hated
Yeah,
it. The
yeah.
animations and the facial expressions
dude,
were
yeah.
just non-existent.
Yeah. Did they even try? Yeah, we were talking about that. It was just the
I-
characters like just moving their like.
I'm
head like
actually
this.
surprised because if you go look back at like Black Flag's cutscenes,
Yeah.
for its time, it was actually pretty fucking well done. It was
was.
really high
It was.
quality animations. It was, like graphics of its time. You can't really blame them for doing the work that they did, but they did a really good job.
Hey,
with
when
Black Flag. It was
Black
very
Flag
immersive.
came out and when Unity came out, we were like, oh my god, this is the best
Yeah, and
graphics
minds
ever.
were blown. Yeah, at those. Bro, Unity, when we saw like the Notre Dame, we were like, oh,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah,
This is
basically.
too high quality.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
Unity is less like, really? I thought this was like that good. I mean, I still
Yeah.
like Arno's designs. It's so cool.
Yes,
And
it
the
is.
way he jumps around the entire city, really cool. Love it.
Mm.
And Syndicate might just be my
Favorite.
It's fights with Black Flag for
High quality
favorite.
favorite. Yeah.
Damn. Big
Yeah.
words. Big
Also,
if two.
by the way, Sid, you were saying I should stream the game, right?
Yes. I was saying Brew to stream Assassin's
I
Creed.
lost my syndicate save file. It didn't
my
sync with
God.
the cloud fully.
Start
damn.
again. That's
Yeah, I know, right? You can
reason
actually
to
just start
stream.
again.
That's more the
I'm
reason
level
to
that's
stream,
actually-
right?
5. I'm level 5. I used to be max level. Now I'm level 5.
It's fine. You can just go on ahead. Just start over. It's cool.
Yeah, I will have
It's
to start over.
unfortunate. Yeah, but you'll have to start
It's
over.
more fun when you start over. I had
Hey,
had
listen,
legitimate
all I
fun
wanted to
playing
do was
Syndicate
load
and
into
Black
the
Flag.
game and feel like I'm playing an Assassin's Creed game
Hey.
again.
Wait, can we? Audi said it's fun. Can we talk about Audi's idea of fun in games and how it's not fun for me and Brew at all?
Yeah, we'll okay. You know
We'll
what?
get to it, we'll get to it.
We'll probably get hate for that in chat because
I know, but we're
lot
talking
of
about how
people
we
relate
like
to
to play
Audi,
games.
yeah.
I know. We're in the minority here.
Hey,
Yeah.
I understand why you'd want to play
It's
like
like I
that.
understand you.
I just like the
you
I
want
just like the other
gamers.
I just like the other side of it as well. You know, it's fun for me
Of course.
because it is a challenge at the end of the day.
No, yeah,
I just
okay.
like
I-
overcoming
Hold
it
on.
step by step.
Before
But
that,
yeah.
I also read this. Article that was talking about how in Odyssey you have a choice between characters. That is Cassandra and Alexios. You can be male or female, and most people chose Alexios. And I was went into a few Reddit threads actually about the topic why they gave a choice. A lot of people noticed that even the ability points, right, when they show what the ability does, they don't show the character you chose. They just show the female character, the Cassandra. So
Oh,
it seems so. This is what people on Reddit were talking about. It seems that they wanted to keep it Cassandra as the only choice because she is technically related to the Origins assassin
Yeah.
as well. But they were too scared to have only a woman lead, so they like axed
Why?
it and
The fuck?
put
Why
in.
though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
hmm.
That's what
Well,
that's what people think. That's what they think
Ubisoft,
it's because they were
Ubisoft.
like Cassandra's voice acting is much better. Her animations are better. And
I saw her in
Alexios
the
is just-
trailer in the beginning only. I didn't even know there was a dude until later.
Yeah, so it turns out you can choose, except the dude in the beginning, that's Alexios, has just been seemingly rushed into the game just to give people the choice. And it's weird. So in the thread where people are talking about how it's okay to have women leads and you can still play it and you can still have fun, I saw a few comments from people who are like, why would you want to be a woman when you can be a Spartan? I'm like, what?
Oh my
What
god.
what kind of a question is that? It's just so stupid. Why can't a woman be a warrior? Like, what are you losing in life? Do you feel emasculated or
I don't
something
want to play
because
as a
of women?
woman in a game. What?
Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure the Greek
Terrible.
back then had no problem, if either one was the warrior.
Okay, see, that's the thing. A lot of people keep talking about the history card. They keep pulling it out. Like, yeah, you know what? It's one sec. Too cool for me. Says Sid looks so familiar. I don't know who too cool for me on Reddit
Indian
is,
Steve
but
Jobs. Indian Steve Jobs.
no, maybe it's someone. Maybe it's someone who knows Sid IRL and just
Yeah,
found
maybe
him
it's someone
on
who
Reddit.
knows me. Yeah, what up if you know me? If you don't know me, what up? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Very,
yeah,
very-
it's like so sad that you can't play you can't have a woman as the main lead in a game because people are like, oh, I want to be a Spartan man, not a woman. And they always play the history card, and I'm like, yeah, are you really going to be talking about history when you have Assassin's Creed and you're fighting like the Nemean lion in the game? Like, is that really
Yeah.
the best point
You're
to
really
put
going to
out?
talk history, yes.
My God. But yeah, that's but then that's what got me into Syndicate again, because everyone was like, Evie is the best female. And I'm like, yes, that's true. Evie Frey is the best.
She also has those cookeries, right? Really?
No, that's
She-
Jacob.
No, you can equip both of them with the cookeries, I believe, as far as I
you
remember,
can?
at least.
Okay.
But the cool thing about Evie is she has these little throwing knives. And if you're leveled up that skill, they would literally one-shot everybody. So you can sneak
can
around throwing knives at them. Yep.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, that is
It was
pretty cool.
beautiful.
They
I
also had a-
love doing that.
They also had like
You
very
love one-shotting
interesting
people
designs
with
for their weapons, especially the cookery for Jacob and the
Mhm.
cane sword, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he
for
has a cane
Evie.
sword. Yeah,
Oh,
I
the
think
cane sword,
No,
yeah.
I think both of them could have a cane sword as well. I'm not too sure
see.
about it, but I think so.
I don't know. I
In
thought they
the
had their own like
trailer,
specialist
well, in the
weapons.
trailer, I think the what's his name?
Jacob.
Jacob had a cane
Kukri.
sword and Evie had the
Oh.
kukri. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's how I remember the
Yeah, they
weapon.
basically
Yeah.
have that because they have like an Indian guiding them, so to speak. So it's like
It's a really cool
he gets
knife.
the
bro.
kukri.
Yeah. Mm.
So he gives them the kukri as a gift.
Mm.
And I mean, it's
Oh.
like I can't believe that they went to Origins after Syndicate personally, because Syndicate had like such cool characters. You could switch between the two as long as the mission wasn't like personalized for that character. You had so much stuff. Sorry, Too Cool for Me says, I prefer to play a custom character that looks like me if at all possible. That's if it's an RPG. The girl's character be annoying. Cough, cough, cough. Gears 5. Why
My
should I
God.
care? 12 is back saying, hey, sing the Pokemon song. I want to be the very best. And say, sorry,
Oh
I wasn't
my
able
God.
to come
This guy's
yesterday.
third time in a row.
That's
third
okay.
time in a
He
row.
said, sorry, I wasn't there. Yeah, thank you for joining. And never change, I guess.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, I can understand if
one
you
day
don't.
we will. Mm.
Yeah. So, Too Cool for Me's point, I understand if you don't relate to the girl character, but that's why there should be a choice, right? Syndicate had a choice and it was so good. Like I personally didn't when I was playing Eevee, I wasn't like I can't relate to this character because honestly, Jacob
Yeah, I don't.
is like
Okay.
he's like a warrior assassin who can both be sneaky and fight off a million people. And I can tell you right now, I am not sneaky and I am not good at anything.
Sneaky.
In that,
Bro is
yeah,
really
that
good
type
at
of-
parkour. He's a professional parkour artist. Have you seen Bru do parkour? Trust me, you have no idea.
Oh my god, my camera started
Yeah,
autofocusing.
camera's doing thing again.
But yeah, so for me, I don't see how it's going to help me. I understand your point because you feel like you know the character better if they look like you. But just have a choice. No need to force people to be male or female.
Yeah,
Let
if
them
you
have the
want to,
choice.
you can have the choice. Yeah, like me, like I don't want to relate to myself when I'm, like
Playing a game.
playing anything or watching anything. Because I'm experiencing another story or some
Yeah,
anything
basically.
through the character, so I don't
Yeah,
want to
Exactly.
relate to it. Yeah, but there are people like Mr. Username, whose name I forgot, who wants
cool
to
for me.
relate to it.
Mm.
So
Too
the
cool
choice
for
does,
me.
yeah, too cool for me. Who wants to relate to it? So it basically helps them. The choice
Like
helps
there
both
they
of us
want to
out,
carve
yeah.
their own story also. Yeah,
Also-
they want their own identity on it. But yeah,
Look, there is something.
Oh my god.
Family heirloom. Buddy.
I
Old
see.
rusted cookery. Look at this.
That's too small. My god, now Audi is pulling out.
No, it's not Audie's machete, but it's an old cookery.
I pulled out my knife before Audi could pull out his.
Freaking rust
Stab,
particles,
stab,
totally
stab,
rusted.
stab.
this is a fishing knife.
Ooh.
It's a fishing knife that is like used for like cutting them into fillets basically. It's also rusted up basically,
this
like quite a bit.
It's the
But
best
this is
knife
actually an
ever. It's a
original.
cheese knife. And
That
I
is
use
the
it
best
for
knife
cutting
ever.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yes. That is a pretty
Preserved,
good
well
knife, though.
preserved.
Yes, well preserved indeed. But yeah,
Yeah.
so basically, we probably will be streaming Syndicate, I guess, if possible.
And a lot more. I also bought Eastward, which I may stream
Yes,
too. Yeah,
so yeah.
I'm very excited about that game.
The third purchase.
And if Audie's laptop runs properly, we can stream Horizon also.
That's a bit
seeing
tough,
how
you
it was
see.
using more VRAM than the GPU physically had, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
I had about 12 more cheap VRAM to spare,
12 more.
12
what's
more
12?
VRAM.
12 more VRAM apparently.
Yeah, it was like watching your GPU go through the worst stress test on earth.
That is true.
It was like
It
killing
is-
it,
it is
as
painful.
it played
Yeah,
each frame.
It was quite funny. It took an hour to
But,
load
uh,
the benchmark.
But yeah, the stream, I don't know why the stream is lagging for you guys. That's why
Mhm.
if it's lagging on a Discord stream, I imagine the
No, it doesn't lag when you stream game.
It doesn't lag,
Ah.
it stutters. It feels
Yeah.
like frames
Yeah, it
are being
stutters.
dropped.
okay.
Also,
then
yeah,
maybe it's
Too
an
Cool
internet
for me
problem.
says you got to live vicariously through the character. Believe it or not, that's why I'm still obsessed with Cyberpunk despite everyone else hating it. Yeah,
I
but
really want
I
to
think
play that fucking
Cyberpunk does
game.
give you a lot of control over the character, right?
Mm,
Like how the
mm.
character
Yeah, a lot.
looks. So that's what I'm saying. Like if Assassin's Creed had an option, like you can be this woman called Cassandra, or you can be this man called Alexios, which it does but doesn't do it very well. Or if it gives you Evie and Jacob Fry, you can be who you want to be and still play the game and have a similar experience. So I just don't.
I think you can have your own options, right? That, like, even though you are kind of locked to the character itself, your own actions kind of define the way the game plays out. You can like we said, you can either choose to fight, or you can be a sneaky guy, or you can just be like in Origins you have the choice of being a beast master, where you can like tame animals and use your hawk to
Okay, it's
fuck
not
over
really
enemies
like
and
a
shit
beast master. It's like you can get.
you were
one
able to
hawk.
like tame a lion. That is a beast
No, I
master at
didn't
that
tame
point.
anything. I didn't even pick up that thing. You probably
But my
saw
point,
the preview
like
of it.
that's my point. Like you can choose to do that if you want. So
Yeah, but it's like
at the
one
end of the
animal
day-
and your one hawk. That's not a beast
Yeah,
master. That's
that is-
basically me.
that is like Beastmaster, if you count Beastmaster from Dota 2.
Hey, I can count. I can count
Weebs.
my beasts from
Look at
here
these
right
Weebs.
now.
Oh yeah.
My God. But yeah, I mean,
But point being, you can like, you still have a name plaster onto it, but it is your own story at the end of the day, and it is
yeah,
just
it's
as fun.
easy.
Yeah,
But,
sorry.
But Syndicate did do a much better job than Odyssey, at least as far as I've read, because Odyssey, it seems like nobody even acknowledges that the character is a different sex than it doesn't matter what their sex is. It just claims that there is no gender over there, and they just talk to them the
You
same
said
way.
it's obvious that it's not equally developed, right?
Yeah, because so spoiler alert for those who haven't played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But if you choose the girl, then your brother is like the enemy, one of the big bads, and if you choose the guy, your sister is one of the big bads. So if you choose the girl, then the brother as the bad guy has much better animation and voice acting than the brother as the main character.
Oh my
Interesting.
God. I see what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, so a lot of
So
lot
the
of people
brother
have
was
said
made out
that.
to be like a bad guy from the beginning, huh?
So it was the
yeah,
last minute
it was-
addition. the
Yeah, it
dude.
seems like they added in the option to have a male role just to get more people to join, which I kind of get, because like a lot of people do want to relate to the character as too cool for me said. But I mean, just give the option like you did in Syndicate. Syndicate was a beautiful way to implement that. You had your own these things, right? Skill trees. You could choose whatever skills you wanted. You could build both of them in different ways, switch them according to the situation you were in. I used Evie for all sneaky stuff. I used Jacob for all jump in front of people and fight stuff, because that's how their characters lean towards things anyway. And I don't know why they just did away with that system. Instead, they added unnecessarily
I think they were
random
being like
things.
explorative with the whole fighting system. They probably heard public opinion and like, you know what, maybe let's
Yeah,
just
but-
change it up. And
What are they trying to do? Are they trying to be like The Witcher or something?
so like
The
the
Witcher-
older games technically didn't like these
You can play
series of
multiple
games, right?
characters. You can play like multiple characters in The Witcher, like according to the story, right?
Yeah, like you can play.
No, but I'm talking
Different
more about the
roles,
open world, like Red Dead Redemption or The Witcher or something. Is that
Oh,
what they're
that
trying
way,
to?
the open world. Wait, is it really that open world?
It's
though?
really open. Like the
Yeah.
map is
Oh.
almost imposing how open it is. Like there's so
Oh,
much
wow.
to do, and
So the
after a
Witcher,
point, I'm
like,
I'm tired of the damn thing. I'm like, I can't
no, so
do
so
more
in
side
Witcher you
quests.
can you're actually locked by levels, but in Red Dead Redemption you can actually just run around doing whatever the fuck you want. Red Dead Redemption is very open in that logic because the cowboys are pretty much the same level through and through. You can just take your pistol, take your horse, and point yourself in one direction and just run for it, and you can just finish off missions however you feel like it.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
is that what I think that's what Assassin's Creed is trying to do then? But I don't see
Not
why
really.
they're-
That's what they did with Syndicate. With Origins, not so much.
Syndicate was not like that at all. Origins is much bigger than Syndicate,
like in size wise, yeah.
and
But
in
then,
an
yeah, they
RPG
do
wise, like it's become less about being an assassin and more about your character running around an open world.
But again, like if you look at it from like a lower perspective, then Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla were all basically like warrior tribes, and they were all still kind of developing the whole assassin logic behind the assassins we were playing as Ezio and Jacob and Arno. So maybe they were going for a more older style, so they wanted to keep it all. They wanted to keep it all kosher with the whole fighting style about it. They didn't want to make it all
Origins has a
assassin-y, if you will.
pretty huge fucking map size. I was looking at it. It's
It's
49
huge.
Origins is
49.7 square miles.
Yeah, it's
It's
huge.
huge.
And
Yeah.
and Odyssey and Valhalla just make it bigger.
How long
So-
have you played?
Compared
now,
to
bro?
that, Skyrim is like 14 square miles.
Wow.
That's how fucking big Origins is.
I have played for around, I'd say like 20 to 30 hours, I guess, max.
Bro has played around for 20 to 30 hours, like doing story and side quests. And I think I've been tracking his progress every now and then. Like he'll just be playing, I'll just be watching his stream.
No, it'd be less of it. Sorry, not 30. It won't go up to 30. Maybe max 20. Yeah. I
You
think
played
it was
over a
touched
day
it.
at the very least. Like you played a good amount of time.
Black
Have
Flag
I?
has a
Over
bigger
it.
map than Origins.
What?
Yeah,
Damn.
Black Flag-
90.
like,
Maybe
if you
it's the
think of-
water. It's the water.
Yeah, the
dude.
water. Yeah, the water.
And Odyssey has the biggest, 90.7 square miles.
Yeah,
Almost
makes
double
sense.
the size of. But even that has a lot of water from what I see.
It has water, but Odyssey's like land map is also like insanely long.
Mm.
But yeah.
But yeah, we've like scraped the surface of the map right now on Origins. Like there are like some 20 odd areas in Origins itself, and
Hey,
we are just still stuck in like the first two of them.
I went a good amount in Origins, I think, but yeah.
Yeah, but you like scrolled
It's-
across the map. You could actually go out of the
Yeah, but the whole
explode area.
they say that the whole story goes on for like 35 hours around. You can finish the story if you focus on the story in 35 hours or something, or 40 hours or something.
35 hours. Fuck. But yeah, speaking about story, Audi, how important is story to you in a game?
Kind of very important, yes. I'll say it's probably one of the more driving factors for most of my games.
I am
Most.
so
I say most.
I don't
Bro, I
know.
was
I don't
talking
know.
about the thing where we don't like really difficult games and Audi.
Oh,
Okay, like that.
My God.
So the thing is, I don't like playing like games that are really difficult. I've tried and I've uninstalled them after I lost. Like after the
Yes.
first boss in Dark Souls, Cuphead, Sekiro, all these guys destroyed me. I uninstalled the games
Yes.
because I want to have a fun gameplay and experience the story, and that's why I like RPGs. But Audi is the opposite. He likes
Audi is the
like full
complete
hardcore gamer. Like he loves Dark Souls. He's finished all of them. He loves
Yeah.
dying 1,000 times and figuring out. And I think Brew is also more like me when it comes to playing games, right?
Okay, see, here's the thing. I had to so in one of the Assassin's Creed games, you would fight this giant snake god, basically,
Yes.
and you are having a dream, a hallucination, and you get arrows, light arrows, and then you just have to like kill it. And it took so long, I wanted to uninstall the game.
Exactly.
It wasn't
But
even
see,
like it
there, I
was too
think it's-
difficult. It was just so long fighting the same
Arduous,
damn
huh?
boss. Juice.
So
What are you using fancy words?
Arduous.
arduous. But
And Too Cool for Me says that's why I ditched Doom, was too hard. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't understand this. I've tried. Okay, I've tried to understand it. I've seen Audi play Dark Souls in front of me a
Yes.
million times. In fact, I was watching him play Dark Souls, and then I took a nap and I dreamed of the freaking rat from Dark Souls.
Yes, you do.
Like I've seen enough of Dark Souls to know the game. And I watched Audi play Sekiro as well yesterday. He was streaming for a while on
the
Discord.
ape, yeah.
And my God, he fought the same boss 5 times that I counted.
5 times. 4 times actually after you left.
Oh,
After he left
after
4
I
times,
I
yeah.
counted 5
Yeah.
times. So he played the same boss 9 times and died each time he had 3 lives. So he basically
No.
What?
That's not how it technically works. So
Then
the life system in the game is basically if you die once, you have to get a kill in order to revive your life system again. So
don't you just kill
It's
the
still
smaller
technically
monkeys?
in the boss fight, you don't have the opportunity of killing
Oh,
the
yeah,
smaller
it's
monkey.
only one
It's just
boy.
the boss fight.
Oh, okay. So
If you
that's
get the
like-
kill on the boss fight, then you do unlock your life again.
then it's 12 times that you fought him because your first life was 3 times. Right?
Yes. Yes.
No, you get 3 lives at the
Yes,
start,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
No, you only get 1 life at the start. And if you don't get a kill on him, you're dead. And you die, then you
But
die
you kept
permanently.
getting up after you died.
Yeah, that's because those are with the smaller monkeys. Because I
Yeah,
had the
that's what
opportunity
he's
of killing.
saying. Oh, so
the
you also
small-
died to the smaller monkeys, not only the
just the
boss.
one time. Yeah.
Okay, so basically everything in the game is impossible to kill and it kills you instead. There, is that fair?
No, it's possible to kill them. You just need to know your way around.
You just
them.
need, you need to know your way
You just
around
need to
them. You
get
just-
good.
Yeah, you just need to play the game constantly for like hours and
See,
hours fighting the
as
same
far as the
freaking
story
boss.
goes, I know that it's a challenge in and of itself, and I do keep like track of the story as it
Challenge.
goes on. But then
How do you keep track of the story if you forget the story each time you fight a
I
boss
don't.
because it takes you a year?
I don't forget the story. I know the fucking story. What? How do you forget the story just because you played the same boss over and over?
I
I'm not sure I
Because I'm
follow.
there for the
because your
story. I'm
brain
not
is
there
just like, I don't know what this game is about anymore,
Dude, I get
except
real
killing this boss
frustrated.
monkey.
Yeah.
Hold on. You died. You were playing Origins and you died to the Filaki, the mercenary that was
Yeah,
chasing
but
you
see, if
multiple times.
I never even tried to fight him. I just died and he just fucked off to another part of the map.
Oh my god.
I didn't
You
want
see,
to fight him, which is why I
But
just
do you,
died
but do
to
you
him.
forget your story just because you died to him like 2-3 times?
I didn't die to him 2-3 times. I died to him once and then he just fucked off.
You died to like random soldiers in the game multiple times.
Yeah,
either
so
way. Do you
I go,
forget your story?
I travel in the story, die once, travel in the story, die once. Here's how you play: fight a boss, fight a boss,
Yeah.
fight a boss, and you never actually progress beyond that point. So what
No, he
exactly?
progresses and then he's back to that point again.
No, he doesn't progress. He didn't even get close to killing that monkey thing.
Yeah, not
I
yet.
did actually kill it twice, but yeah, it has like a second stage after that.
Yeah, see,
And
see
it kind
the
of
freaking
destroys
thing
you.
also has 2 lives. How?
Yeah, but
Like
what he
you spent
enjoys,
like 8 hours or something just fighting that
I
one
will
boss.
that's what he enjoys, I
Not
guess.
8 hours actually.
You know?
Around half an hour.
Sorry,
at
do you
best.
like-
What a fucking lie, half an hour.
I stopped after that, after you guys left, I just stopped the thing.
Yeah, but
because Horizon Zero
You
Dawn
fought
was
him at
playing.
least 4 times after I left,
See,
apparently.
I guess more people are like Audi than us, right? So Audi,
Yeah,
why
that's
do
true.
you explain to us? Why do you enjoy fighting the same? Why do you
Because
enjoy this
you
Why do
mechanic?
you enjoy monotonous gameplay, Audi?
It's not
Please let me know.
monotony. That's the thing. They tend to have their own move sets. They do vary things a lot at the end of the day. It's not like they throw out the same move set at you and you just have to like memorize it and then
That's
like, just
literally
take
what you
that
were
again.
doing yesterday. You were literally memorizing the monkey's moves and you were trying to figure out how
Not
to
really.
fight it.
It changes it up all the time. The Dark Souls series is kind of famous for enemies that change up their movesets all the time. They have at least all the bosses
I
anyways
think
have
Dark
a
Souls
very
is famous
moveset.
for people bosses that literally don't die. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We do know Audi is a sadist, right? That's public information.
Yeah, like,
I see.
Matches up.
But
but sadists don't usually get pleasure from hurting themselves, It's from hurting others.
I
It's a
just keep
thin
playing it
line.
and I keep trying to understand the boss more. And then eventually you kind of put the knowledge to use. and you beat
Understand the boss more. You're talking as if like you're going to have a philosophical talk with the boss and be like,
God.
yes, why do we fight
You don't
boss?
even try playing the game, and then then you're asking why it takes so long to. I just try to make sure that I understand each and every move that the boss puts out at me, and then I just beat him. When I try to find an advantage among those moves. I don't know how to explain it, but then I just find some sort of fun in having to like play
Do the
over and
same
over
move
so
again and
slowly
again
understand.
until it works.
Mhm.
Not the same moves exactly. You can still switch up certain weapons every now and then, at least in the Dark Souls series.
And in Sekiro, which you were playing for 2 hours yesterday,
There are still moves there are still ways you can go about dealing with bosses. You can either parry them or just run around from them,
I
or you
don't
can use
think
your.
that's how is parrying or running away enough to keep you occupied for 2 hours.
It wasn't 2
You're
hours.
like,
It doesn't
I
take.
spent
You
1
said
hour
2 hours,
parrying
but it
this
doesn't
boss.
take that long. It doesn't honestly.
I'm
It doesn't
sorry.
take that long.
You were playing for a long ass
I
time
played for
yesterday.
half an hour. I legit
No way
played
that
for
was half an hour.
It took half an hour to download Horizon Zero Dawn. When
He
that
died
got
12
done, I
times
just
in
stopped.
half an hour, bro.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying that half an hour just felt like 2 hours to me because of how long it was.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know why you think it's like 2 hours long, but it doesn't take
Okay,
that
listen,
long
it
to actually
felt like
beat
it
the
was
boss.
going on forever, okay? You were doing nothing else but fighting that freaking monkey.
Maybe, but again, it's also a cool game in and of itself. There are cool aspects to it. There is a nice story to it. There are nice.
That's why I
There's
wanted
a nice
to play it,
environment.
but I couldn't get
Yeah, see,
past the
even-
first fucking boss.
It takes a while to understand it. I was also generally overwhelmed by Dark Souls the first time I downloaded and played it.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck plays this shit? But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to beat this first boss no matter what the fuck happens. I'll beat it and I'll make sure I go on to the next
Mhm.
stage, if you will. And after I beat the first boss, I kind of got hooked. I was like, you know what? I
How
don't
do
want.
how do you have this level of determination for fucking Dark Souls and literally nothing else in your life, man?
I don't know.
Oh, personal attack.
I know, right? Okay, then.
Because Audi gives up very easily for other stuff, but with Dark
That is
Souls, he's
true.
like, I am supercharged, must kill boss. God damn it.
I don't know.
He's a
It's
true,
just-
he's a true pro gamer. You
Why
know?
don't you
Yes,
at least
yes.
play some other game? We know you finished Dark Souls like 20 times. Okay, you
I am
wasted
playing
1 year
Sekiro
of
now.
your life playing that game 20
How
times
do you
in
put
a
that
row.
much effort in Dota?
I know, right?
Yeah, MR will
wish
be
I could.
higher.
Yeah, that's true. You don't even try to improve in Dota. You're just like, I want to have fun. What does it matter if I improve or not? And then you're here like, you must always improve yourself in Dark Souls and Sekiro. Only through improvement, through enjoyment, we found.
I have
in
noticed
games.
that I say shit a lot on paper, but then never really execute them. So
What a fucking dumb. She's just accepting it shamelessly. God damn it. Yes, it's just insane to me that you managed to survive that long. It's not even that you I don't know, like how do you even do it? for
I
that
enjoy
long?
the
It's-
story
but
by
he-
itself. Like if I really want to get in depth into the whole story thing of it, there are always YouTube channels that actually do make videos on these games explaining the story like detail by detail. But the story is not that hard to follow in and of itself, regardless. Relatively simple story, if you will. It's not that hard to like.
But it's not about following the story, it's about experiencing it.
I do
Yeah,
still
it
experience.
It hinders my
have
experience.
you have like a couple of hours gap before you can get to the next point
No,
in the
so like
story.
I played played Dark Souls 3 from start to finish, and I understood the story basically. Like it has 4 lords of cinder that you have to kill off, and after you kill the lords of cinder, you have to basically remove fire from the world itself, or restart the cycle of fire. And I understood that these guys had like a huge history from the older games as well, and they had their own history with the linking of fire and all that. So I kind of knew
Yes,
this
the
lore
linking of
beforehand.
Fire, yes.
So I knew this lore beforehand. I understood what the characters
To
were.
remove fire from the whole world.
You can
man.
either choose to remove fire from the world or continue the cycle of fire, basically.
undo what Prometheus died for.
Kind of.
Well, he's technically not dead. He's just being
Yeah, he's
eaten by
technically not
vultures
dead.
forever.
Yeah.
But like
He's
the story
dying
is
for.
basically-
He's
So
dying
basically,
for, yeah.
Dark Souls players are just Sisyphus. They're endlessly, tirelessly
Sort of,
pushing
sort
the
of,
fucking
yeah.
boulder
Yeah,
up the
basically.
mountain.
But
And it rolls
unlike
back down.
Sisyphus, at the end of the day, you do actually end with the boulder staying on top of the mountain.
Do you? Or do you just start the whole thing again anyway?
Probably
On a
start the
different
whole
mountain.
thing again on a different mountain? Yes.
Is it a different mountain? Because Audie's played Dark Souls, I'm pretty sure,
It
multiple times.
gets a new game plus, so you do technically start on a new mountain, a much more steeper mountain, if you will.
I see.
Well,
Mm.
so that's what Audie is up to usually.
That's-
We will
Mm.
try to stream Syndicate or some other game if we are playing
In
it. And-
Dota 2.
Dark Souls 3.
yeah, Sid is going to play Dota 2 after a long time.
If we
there's
stream
anyone
it.
from r/Dota 2 here, just shout out to you
This
guys.
feels like a scam. He's going to start the game, have us find
Hey,
match. He's going to
if we
leave
stream
immediately.
it, I'll play. I told him.
No,
I play for a
he's
purpose.
probably just going to fuck around and not actually play
Hey, no, I'll
properly.
play seriously. If you
Rem-
fuck
remember,
around, I'll.
remember that time, that one game that he didn't tell me we were going to fuck around, and he spent the entire game running behind me screaming, "You're an arrow! You're an arrow! You're an
That was
arrow!"
fucking hilarious. You love that moment.
No, I didn't love it at
Uh,
all.
Absolutely not.
I was under the impression we were
I
playing
was
seriously.
supporting you.
You were Juggernaut. You were the carry.
Yes, I was following you and saving.
You were
Oh,
supporting
my
me,
goodness.
the support.
Hey, you were Uriner. I was calling your name, right? And following you.
I think
Yeah,
Sid
you were
normally plays
Uriner.
a support. You were probably
Yeah.
No, he was
Urinero.
playing Juggernaut support.
Oh, okay,
okay.
I see.
That makes sense. Very much. Yeah.
So I was saying Urinero while using the roly poly
Yes, pretty
thing.
much.
You were saying it just for fun. You were running behind me no matter where I went on the map, and you kept. You know what? I don't even remember
Hey, I
which
say
hero I was
random
playing.
shit.
I don't even
You
remember. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the match you were playing Juggernaut, but I remember
No,
you playing
you were
Juggernaut
playing
support
Juggernaut.
once, and you tilted the fuck out of Audie and
No,
Vicky
you
at
were
that
playing
match.
Juggernaut, and I was finding. I was like, you're not coming. Urinero.
Oh my
That's
god,
why I
it was
kept saying
pure
that.
torture.
Yeah,
Hey,
maybe.
I say random shit. Remember when I used to say loudy.
Yeah, okay. See, that was like okay because you would still do something useful. But then when you said you're an arrow, you just run behind me screaming, "You're an arrow! You're an arrow!" And just, God damn it, was frustrating.
And
Ah,
Audie plays well when I'm with him in lane.
yeah, that's the only time Audie plays well. It seems like.
So yeah, maybe we'll do it. It'll be fun.
God, but yeah.
Or we'll get destroyed. We 101 tries Dota 2.
with the current state of Dota, with TI coming up, I don't think anybody is going to give a shit about us playing the game, but we can try.
We can try. There are like what 3 more
No one
days.
gives a shit about us doing anything. So yeah, we can try.
Hey, no, there are people who are watching us. Reddit was fairly active today, and
Was it?
YouTube was also fairly active, except then
Our mod is
started. Yeah.
Too cool for me was too cool for us as well.
Yes, sorry, you said yes. I remember. Yes, nice one.
Here I shall put up a Dota 2 image because I have to do free publicity for Dota, I guess. Not
Yes,
that Dota needs our publicity being done.
Yeah, I
but
think it has enough money to.
Well, just
not
like
need our
Linus, I
publicity.
guess Dota does need her publicity.
Yeah, I know, right? Like freaking Linus, I shouted you out. I just saw that your video has like 1 mil views. I think you owe me, Linus. I think you owe me.
Yeah. We gave you
I
one
want
view.
to
at least.
work at LMG. Thank you very much. I can write, and I know something little bit about tech. Not as much as you, but I know a little bit. I can be a tech writer.
Everything he knows about tech is from you, so he actually doesn't know anything.
Hey,
If we remove you from the equation.
Hey, that's not true.
It is.
It's not.
But anyways. Yeah,
Good.
what else you boys been up to?
I'm
Well,
just
that's-
watching a trailer right now, and apparently Nickelodeon has their own game out called the Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. Do you know that?
No.
It's
Yes.
kind of like
It's a great time to
Mario-
watch trailers without telling us anything.
Yes, great
that's-
time
thank
to watch
you.
trailers when we're trying to have a conversation, Audi. Nice
Sorry.
one.
no, it just came up on my feed and I was trying to search for something, but then
Trying to
Basically-
search for something. How care to explain how that happened? Like you just opened Google Chrome and Google Chrome was like, oh, check this out.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
I had to refresh my stream on YouTube actually.
But yeah, it's so
Oh, that looks like Super Smash Bros. With Nickelodeon characters.
Basically,
Makes sense.
it's and they released a new video for Toph,
Looks very.
the last Avatar, the last Airbender. They are putting out characters for that show as well in the game.
Ooh.
they have a Avatar game coming up, so that's there as
They
well.
do? Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Avatar's
that I'm
getting a game.
interested in. I'm interested in the Avatar game.
I do. Is it like an open world thing or what?
I haven't looked into it at all actually because I don't know if I should be like really scared of what's going to come or really happy that
I
it's
haven't
getting a game.
looked into it. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. Maybe
You know
it's
that-
good.
You know that feeling when you just don't know what to expect. Yeah, I think it was on. Let me just open Ubisoft Connect because I'm pretty sure it was on the
What? The
Front
Avatar
page.
game?
the ad, there's an ad for it on the front page. I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
get a first look at Avatar Frontiers of. Oh, this is the Pandora one. Okay, that's never mind.
I see.
Oh, the Frontiers of Pandora. Yeah.
That's not the one I'm looking for.
Hmm. But yeah, this is the other Avatar, right?
Yeah, the last Airbender
The-
Avatar that is getting a game.
Avatar.
Yeah,
the
no, but the
Avatar
Pandora is the
Legends?
other one.
I do not know the name. All I did was literally see that there was like I read some article saying that there's going to be a new game, and then I stopped reading it because I didn't want to see anything about it until it was out. Because I'm either
Mhm.
really going to hate it or I'm really going to want to play it. So
Hmm.
better to have the option of playing it whenever I can.
V101 plays Avatar apparently.
Hey,
In
that would
the
be
near
cool.
future. That will be cool.
Hey, I want Audie to tell his. Did you tell your hummus story?
Oh, my hummus story. Oh,
What the fuck is a hummus story?
He tried
Well-
making hummus. Like he tried making, his chocolate sauce.
My God.
oh yeah. It turned out to be a failure. Yes.
That you admit that was a failure. Yeah.
The hummus
What did you
was,
fuck up?
well, one of the main parts of making hummus is to toast our sesame seeds and sort of
Tahini.
blend
Yeah.
them to make
You
a tahini.
burnt them, didn't you?
I
Yes.
ended up burning them. I ended up toasting them for a bit too long. And
By bit too long, do you mean like few seconds or like few hours?
it, somewhere in the middle, probably a minute or so.
Somewhere in the middle.
But basically, I learned the hard way that sesame or burnt sesame at the very least really puts in the flavor into literally anything. That flavor seeps into quite literally everything. You could mix it with like the most spiciest shit out there, and you can taste the burnt sesame through that, is what I imagine.
I think
'Cause
anything
this-
burnt will do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I don't know. Like, but this thing really fucking kicked me hard when I took a bite of that hummus. I was like, okay, you know what? I think I fucked up on the burnt sesame
If you
part.
have to bite into your hummus, you're doing something
Hey,
wrong.
why did you have to? You didn't taste the tahini. You waited till you made the whole hummus to taste.
No, I did
it?
taste the tahini.
Okay.
But I knew
He
it was
thought
also
that if he
burnt.
made the
But
hummus, it would mask the
it
smell
would be-
and taste.
kind of. I hope to God that
Yeah, but could you
something
please
would
go
be able
back
to
to
mask it.
biting into the hummus?
I said,
Yeah, why did you
I
bite
didn't-
into your hummus?
my God, it's fucking phrasing it. I'm just saying it because like I took a bite of it. I'm not literally chomping into
Yeah,
it.
but
fucking hell.
okay. In my defense, when people say I took a bite of it, they mean like an apple, something that can
Okay.
be bitten into. But you just took the hummus in your hand and you just like bit into it.
No, I took a spoonful of it there.
Thank you. That was much better. Because I actually thought you didn't like blend the sesame seeds or something, and you just took a
No,
bite of
no,
like
it's
block of hummus.
not really.
Mm.
It had the consistency, the flavor, not so much.
I see. Well, we
Yeah.
want
But
one
you
cooking
wanted to
channel
make
gonna
like a
start real
liquidy
soon.
hummus, right? You said.
I wanted to make like a
Liquidy
paste
I know
hummus.
it's disgusting.
with this thing, granules in it. I didn't know how to do that, but
Yeah,
I
that's
tried.
normal hummus.
Yeah. No, it's not liquidy.
I I tried making the thing that I had earlier, so it came out liquid either way.
I see.
I blended it with a bit too. I blended it with the weakest strength on my blender, and somehow it still turned out to be like a extreme paste at the end of the day. But there was still a bit of.
Wait, I have a
Chunks
question.
in the
Like
end.
before you blended the sesame seeds, did you let them cool?
I did let them cool.
Ah, okay, thank God.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I'm assuming that just makes the burnt taste
spread
much,
them
much
out.
worse.
Nah, I spread them out. on
He'll
a
burn
plate
his
and-
hands if he's blending with hot sesame seeds, and
Yeah.
hot oil in there. Yeah.
And yeah, burnt sesame, not that great to have, I must say.
I'm
It's
surprised you went ahead with it and wasted your chickpeas also, by mixing everything.
I
there.
hoped something
You
would
created
work
a
out.
bigger waste from a smaller one.
I hoped something would have worked out in the end, but it didn't. Kind of learned my lesson from that.
Well, it's okay. We all learn
It's
new
okay,
things
Audi.
every day.
We all try,
Mhm.
yeah. At least you're interested. You can try
Yes.
again.
Now, Audi, come on,
Roasting
let's channel the
one.
Dark Souls into other things. That's going to be your homework for this week.
Mm-mm.
You just gotta like focus on other things in life just as much. Get that motivation back.
I shall follow the recipe the next time. That much I will say.
Listen, you should be following recipes for everything. You never follow recipes.
Mm.
You try to eyeball everything.
Hmm.
Don't think you're a god like me, Audi. That's just not cool.
You also followed recipes, just saying.
Which recipes? I
For
learned by
kimchi.
following recipes.
Mm.
And then the first time I made kimchi, I eyeballed the whole thing with Sid.
Yeah, we both.
We were
That's
in
what
front of you,
most.
we
That's
made
how
it-
we tried stuff. We just used to.
We were in front
fuck
of you,
around.
Audi. We made it in front of you.
Was he there? No,
Yeah.
he wasn't there, right?
He came,
was,
but
I
he came towards the middle of it,
Oh.
or he came towards the end of it.
No,
Something.
I don't
He
remember
wasn't
him
there at
being
the
there
start,
for the
I
whole.
think.
No, he wasn't there at all the first time. Maybe the second time at my place, but the first time he wasn't there.
He did.
I
He
don't
was
recall at
there
all.
the first time. We put out
He
newspapers on
himself doesn't
your
remember.
floor.
No, that was the second time.
The first time was when we put out the newspapers on the floor and moved everything slowly.
I remember Audi being there the second time.
That
Is
was
what
the
I'm-
first time.
Oh, do you remember? Audi? No.
Okay, you know
I do
what? It
not
doesn't
remember,
matter. Either way,
Yeah, it
Audi,
doesn't matter. Fuck it. Yeah.
you can eyeball stuff after you're used to following recipes. I'm used to following recipes, so I know how to eyeball it.
Yeah, Audi,
Yes.
we fucked around. Like even like the first time I made hummus, I like followed. After that, I just kept fucking around with the ingredients and flavors and quantities.
Follow your recipes. Yes.
Hey, I gave you a recipe also.
You didn't. I asked you for a recipe. You're like,
How
just
hard
make
is
the
it to
tahini.
find a
Make.
recipe on Google.
Oh no, I just did find one at the end of the day, and I did follow it, but then I ended up burning it a bit too long.
I think
See,
burning
the
it for
recipes
any
can't
amount of
tell him
time
how
is
to
too long.
roast. Like now he needs to know how to roast based on his flame and stuff, right? So
Oh, you know
recipes
what?
can't-
You know what? I actually did Google how to toast sesame seeds because I wanted to figure out how to toast it in the oven instead of this thing. So yeah, I mean, it actually does deliver proper search results.
Mhm.
Sorry, something to keep in mind for the
Yeah,
next time
Audi,
you
how
make
to
hummus.
toast sesame
Yes,
seeds.
yes.
Yeah, like when I first made ramen, I used to fuck up a lot of things because I didn't follow recipes properly, and then I started following them properly, and then I got to the point where I could make it without following the recipe
Instantly
again.
tasty. Yeah. Hey, we should make it again, by the way.
Oh, it's so much work.
Been
Holy
a
shit.
while, dude. Been a
Make a
while.
proper
We should
episode
all
with
come
it.
there and sit and chill while you tirelessly
Yeah.
sweat and make ramen
I
for
think
us.
that's like the fun part for
Hey,
you fuckers.
I'll help you with the tare and the stock.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind that. You can make the noodles and I'll take care of
I
that.
swear to God, the noodles, the water used in the noodles is just going to be my sweat.
Yes, basically.
Like making ramen is just so hot and humid.
So
and,
tireless,
oh my
yeah.
God.
Bro used to be fucking drenched in
Yeah.
sweat by the end of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
But the result was good at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was really good. We made some bomb ramen.
Yeah, you have to make the fucking tare, and then you have to make the stock, and then you have to make this, and you have to make that.
Hey,
Get
I
all
used
the
to help
toppings
you.
ready.
I used to
Yes,
be
I
a
don't know.
sous chef.
You used to handle the mixing of the tare, and I used to handle the
I
entire
used to
noodle
serve.
process.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
you did
yes, bro
serve,
used to
yes,
make
take it.
noodles. Yes.
Oh my God. But yeah, that's. Hey, wait. Before we go, I shall put
Or
up.
used to sit and watch gameplay videos
Yes.
Yes.
like he does.
It was annoying at that time.
Oh, yeah,
my
dude.
God.
Oh, can we talk about that, please?
Like all of us are dying. Like, okay, both of us, because when Adochi used to sit and chill.
Mhm.
But at least Adochi used to come to the kitchen and like sit with us once in a while, you know.
Yeah. And okay, again, you can eat
That's
food
too
however
hot
you
then.
want, right? You can eat food however you want, but ramen, you're supposed to eat it quickly. Like that's what it's
Oh,
that's how
let's
it's
not even
made.
let's
right?
not even get
It is
started on
okay.
that.
Hold on. I said it was too fucking hot to eat it. Okay, I legit
You're
couldn't
supposed
eat
to
it.
have it hot.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna have it because it's gonna burn my mouth. Fuck you. I'm not. You eat it if you want to scald your mouth that bad. I'm
It
gonna wait for it
wasn't
to
even
cool
that
down.
hot.
It was that hot. I hated. It burnt my mouth when I took the first sip. So you know what? I was like, okay, I'm gonna let it cool for a bit and
You're
then
like a
have it.
cat that drank the hot milk once. And
You know
never
what? You
touched it
have
again.
your molten lava if you want. Fuck you. I'm gonna have.
Says
I'm
the
gonna wait for
guy-
it to cool and
says the
enjoy
guy
my
who
food.
literally wants the temperature to be like 35 degrees every day of his life.
My
I
God.
know, right? Yeah, that's true.
You're like, I
That-
want
even
heat.
so,
want
I
the
don't want
sun
it to burn
be
my
this
mouth at the
close
end-
to
at
my
the end of the
face.
day.
Only then will I have fun in life. And you're like, yeah, don't eat hot food, guys.
There is hot food and then there is shit that burns your fucking mouth. Okay,
That
there's a
doesn't
difference.
bother you.
Hot food burns your mouth.
It did burn my mouth. That's why I waited
That's
for it
what
to cool.
hot
But you
food
seem to
does.
leave that part out every single
Hey,
time.
But
we
that's
used
what
to
hot-
instantly start eating it.
Good for fucking you. Then it doesn't burn your mouth. It burns
It's not good for fucking you if you
But
actually
your-
do that. That's
Your
a,
noodles
my
get
God.
overcooked, dude. Don't you realize your noodles get overcooked?
Yeah. See.
no. See, that's
at
not,
the end of the
that's
day,
not
I
where
wouldn't
my
have enjoyed
problem
him.
lies. Okay, here's the thing. Audi just does it. I don't even know why, but he does it like almost to a point where he just wants to annoy us because everything else that is extremely hot, but we are eating together, like if it's from one bowl or one plate, Audi is on that shit immediately because then he knows that he needs to eat quick or not get food.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He has no problems with mouths burning at that point.
Just the one bowl again. Even so, it was extremely hot then, and I had to wait for it to cool.
But you did it with ramen every single time.
Every single time, yeah.
Yes.
You know what? Whatever. It was too hot, and I waited for it to cool. But I'll say this much: I enjoyed it at the end of the day.
Yes, thank you, Audi.
Take that how you will.
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong
there's
with
nothing wrong,
eating food
yeah.
in a wrong way. You
Yeah, I
know?
would have just said
Yeah.
your ramen was ass because it was too fucking hot to eat. Because your dumbasses were like, "Hey, eat it."
Yeah, but
Look at me, I'm a fucking weeb.
but-
I want to
but-
eat shit in 30 seconds flat. Fucking hell.
But who goes into a
Nice.
store and is like, give me your coldest food, you know, out of the freezer, straight into my mouth.
Oh my
You're
god.
saying
Or they're like,
I'm
would
just
you
letting
like
it
some
cool
hot
enough
soup?
so that I
And
can
you're like,
eat it properly.
hot soup? I want perfectly tap water temperature
my
soup
God.
right now.
Dude, I'm telling you, if we ever go to like a really fucking cold place and we go to have some nice hot like stock or soup that will
listen.
warm you, Audie's chugging that shit, you know, no matter how
No,
hot it
we
is.
won't even survive because Audi will literally kill us because of how cold it will be. He
That will
kill
happen
us.
eventually.
Also, I put out an image of the noodle machine I used on the stream.
Yes, this is what Brew
It's,
uses.
It's actually pretty hard to use it properly. But once you get the hang of it, you get the hang of it. It's really cool. You guys should try making your own noodles as well. It's really fun. You can make noodles even without a noodle machine. Like I actually taught two of my friends how to do it. And okay, so I taught them how to make noodles. We were making pasta. We made a pesto, and I was just like, what's it called? Sauteing some onions and garlic and
Like
some
you
other
do.
vegetables. Yeah, like you do, like tossing it in the pan.
Mhm.
And both of them are like, oh, look at this show off over here. I'm like, yo, it's just like normal. I'm just like tossing vegetables. They're like, yeah, but no, but we can't do that, right? It's just showing off. Why are you showing off about it? Like, how is this showing off? It's just like up and down.
Yeah.
And they legit didn't know how to do it. And I was like, what, really? Isn't that like a very common thing that anyone can do?
Look at this fucking show off.
Yeah, it's easy actually. Even I can do it.
Yeah, even Sid can do it. Even Audie can do
I
it.
actually can.
I
Yeah.
taught Audie as well that time, and he's been doing it ever since.
You taught me how to make noodles online, remember?
Yeah,
Over
I did.
video call.
Yeah.
I put my camera. Look, bro, this is how
Yeah.
I'm mixing it. Yeah.
My God.
That was pretty good.
But yeah, Mickey says, I also can. What can you also? I don't trust him when he says he can cook.
Yeah, Mickey
We
and
tried
cooking.
one of the pizzas, if you will.
Hey,
And,
poor guy. He tried his best.
Hey, he tried his
He
best
made
for
some
that.
nice
Yeah,
chapatis,
that's
yeah.
good. Yeah.
yes.
Dude, I made some really good curry pan the other day. Damn, you would have lost your shit. By
Yeah,
the
you
way.
didn't even tell us, by the way. Mickey told
Yeah,
us,
because I was
by the
too
way.
busy stuffing my face with it.
Oh, Audie bought
You
curry
said
powder.
curry, and
the
I
milk he
have the
got.
curry
yeah,
powder
yeah.
right fucking here.
Why didn't you just buy the freaking curry roux?
Yeah, when
I
you
have
went
the
to
curry
do-
roux. I have like 2 packets
Oh.
of that.
Oh.
I wanted the spice because
I
I mixed this in everything, and my mom finished off the older dabba, so I wanted to get a new one.
Yeah, but you
Right.
can mix the curry roux as well into everything.
I know, but I
Ah.
want to save that for proper curry.
Well, I you know what? Take some curry off me. I have like so much.
Yeah, just give
Insane.
it to me next time you come.
We have
Yeah.
so much.
I have
You mean
I
like
have
the shit you made?
1.3 kilos of curry.
We need the flakes. I want
No,
the
I have
flakes.
SNB's curry, 1.3 kilos of it.
Yeah, the flakes, right?
Yeah,
We
the
need huge
flakes,
packet.
1 kilo flakes
Oh,
and one
okay,
380 grams.
Give me a
Random
dabba
Otaku is
of
back
it.
now. Dude, where the fuck did you go?
Give me half flakes, please.
Yeah, a
What
lot
do you mean
happened.
half flakes? What do you mean half? Excuse me.
Half
Give me
flakes.
half money, please.
Give him half
Hey,
of a
you're
flake.
giving me shit. I'm gonna ask for half.
Yeah, but when I say I'm giving you shit, I'm giving you like a little bit, not half the fucking packet.
Our mod is like fuck
Bro.
your. Hey, at least I had the audacity to call it pizzas at the end of the day.
Bro,
Brew was
when are
like
you coming?
chapatis.
Bro, when are you coming over next?
My God, what is it? Did you?
Get some
is it
cabbage on your way.
Yeah, is it the kimchi? Is it the knife? Is it the curry? Or is it all three?
All three.
I see. Works, doesn't it?
Hey, if you're around, might as well. Might,
Might
as
as
well.
well, of course. Yeah.
Right?
Hmm,
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all. But
Won't
yeah,
be
okay.
around for long.
Wow.
I won't be around for long. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
you're talking about whether you're going to be moving or whether you're going to be dying. It's just a very abstract little sentence you said over there.
Who
Random
knows?
Otaku, we were talking about ramen and noodles. Actually, I was just showing off the noodle machine that it's not my noodle machine, but I have one that looks exactly the same. It's really fun to make your own noodles. You can make it without a noodle machine, so you should check it out, Random Otaku on YouTube. But yes, I think we can end the episode somewhere around here. Thank you guys.
Wait, before we
for joining.
end, before we
what?
end, I want to
what?
send you guys a link that I found
Hmm.
and give me your thoughts on this. Drew, maybe you
How
can
do
put
you-
up an image.
How do you and Audie like find the most inopportune moments to do this stuff?
What's this?
What the heck is this?
Uh-huh. Long Japanese sandwich bread, right?
Yes.
No, it's
I'll
it's
send a
long,
link.
long, like the
Like
insanely
the long,
popular.
long man. Yeah,
Yeah.
the ad. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What the
I'm
fuck?
not sure I follow.
Look at
like-
the size of this shit. It's 36 centimeters.
Hmm.
Why?
And apparently,
Hmm.
But why?
so
Yeah.
apparently, if you see what they've done, they basically roll it up like sushi after they placed ingredients in
Yeah,
it.
but
Oh.
why?
I have no
Interesting.
fucking clue why they do that.
This is so weird.
I mean,
It's so Japan though. They do some weird shit over there.
I mean, it's kind of like I don't know, like it's kind of like a vada pav, like you could put
Random
ingredients
otaku
on
is like,
one end and just
Why is
fold
there
it
a
over.
long bread image? What is happening?
Okay, the long bread is basically something that Japan has started doing, and for 584 yen, you can take this long bread loaf and make long witches out of it.
Yes.
Yes, long witches.
What?
So, what are your thoughts on this?
Okay.
Long bread.
Okay,
Hmm.
I think it's like some vada pav thing where you can actually just put shit in one side and just fold it over it.
No, that's not that.
And
They specifically said that
You
in the
see the
article
image
that
at
it's
the
not
bottom.
that.
Hmm.
so you just roll it up. That,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
feels
look,
like
that's
so
what
much
they've
bread
done.
though.
Look
Sid,
at
for
it.
some reason the images aren't loading for me. Could you just send me a link that I can put up on the?
It is there though.
Yeah, I mean only the first image is loading up for me. I want to see the rolled up image. I can't see it for some reason.
Oh, I'll send it to you. Here you go.
There you go.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah.
That
This
is
This is so weird.
Yeah,
Like-
that is actually very weird. Like
Yeah, so they place ingredients like that and then they roll that shit up and
but
my
I feel
God,
like this is like the perfect opportunity to like make like a large breakfast sandwich and you could just fold it and it actually turns out pretty nice.
Okay,
But
one
here
second.
they-
What is going on here? So Japan has turned to really long bread, and South Korea just uses one slice of thick bread and folds it in half. Who's the actual genius here? I'm confused.
I think Japan. It makes sense. You can actually put a lot more shit inside the sandwich itself.
Have
don't know how you
seen
do
one
that
of
with-
those South Korean?
hey, the Korean breads look fucking amazing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they
big,
look
they're big,
yeah.
and they just fold in half, and you can eat it like a
Yeah.
sandwich.
Yeah,
And they stuff
are
it. They
so
stuff
good.
it with stuff.
They
All
stuff
kinds of.
it, and they have like the egg yolk on top. If you like raw egg yolk, you bite and it just flows through. It's fucking crazy, and cheese and everything.
Hmm.
It'll blow your mind, Audie.
I fold in half too sometimes. Yeah, but folding in
I
half is
literally
apparently
eat
the
butter.
very bitch way of doing it now.
Yeah, apparently rolling up is the new way to go. Also, Nandemo butter bread, yes, beautiful.
Butter
I
bread,
too
yes,
would like to
beautiful.
eat.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah.
I too would like to eat bread and butter all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But goddamn, okay, Sid, how did you even find this?
Look,
That's my
and
question.
no, it was just there in my. I had Sora News open and it was there on the side, so I was like,
I
"Oh,
see.
damn, there's something cool." But this thing, speaking of butter bread, I think I told you about this when I used to live in Portugal. I used to go to Porto to work there, right? And I used to
Yeah.
stay over in Porto for the night, yeah.
Yeah.
And in the morning, the cafe opposite Porto, they used to for like 50 cents. Okay, for 50 cents, they used to give this small bread, or it looked like a mini baguette, basically, like a short, like half a baguette, basically.
Okay.
And they used to stuff that shit with butter. Like you bite it and butter is overflowing from the sides.
My God.
That was so fucking good, dude.
How did you not come back like
Fucking
5
good.
times your size from Portugal with all these
Right.
stories?
Oh, it was so fucking good. Whenever I
ate
went
butter
there, I was
with
like,
bread
I
and some
need to
sugar.
have-
No, random otaku. No,
Yeah, I
no sugar.
dislike that
nice,
shit.
nice. Good sugar.
No,
I like
no,
that shit.
I do
What?
not like sugar.
Bread,
That is
butter, and
disgusting.
That
sugar?
is good. That is
That is
really
disgusting.
Audi,
How is
you
that
have
disgusting?
No
Have you
taste
tried
buds,
it?
clearly.
good. Have you tried it?
Audi,
I do not like sweet
do you
things,
like
Audi.
vomit sandwiches, Audi?
Why does it taste like vomit to you of all
No, I'm
things? What?
asking you. I'm asking you. Have you tried a vomit sandwich?
No, it's called a vomit sandwich for a reason. You don't
Yeah,
eat
but why
fucking
don't
vomit.
you try it? You don't know how it is until you try it.
No, I know how butter and sugar taste, and the combination really does taste good.
Disgusting.
What
I
do you
don't
mean
like sweet
disgusting?
shit,
Have
so I
you
can't have
tried
that.
it?
Again,
Never
have
trying
you
it.
tried a vomit sandwich? You try a
No, I'm
vomit
not going to
sandwich.
try it because it's called a
See,
vomit
we're human
sandwich.
beings, Audi. We have an imagination. We can imagine what something will taste
Yeah,
like.
but you're taking an extreme with something that is very fucking normal in comparison.
It's an exaggeration to show you how stupid the idea is.
Yeah,
Mickey
yeah.
used to like that shit, yeah. And
Fuck off.
he used to have it with. They even put butter and like sugar on rotis. You remember? I can't stand that too. I can't have it. Yeah. But
Yeah,
they
I
do like
remember
it a
something
lot.
like that. Yeah, holy
Yeah.
shit, they used to do that.
And
I think they used to
Otaku
do that in
says-
school.
Bro,
Sugar
it's so
with butter
good.
and bread is the best breakfast.
Sugar with butter.
Butter and bread is the best breakfast. Sugar, I'm not going to agree to that.
Dude, he takes sugar and he has butter and bread on.
Oh my god.
Sugar with butter and bread.
Okay,
Yes,
look,
yes.
it's not even like I don't like sugar. I love sugar. I put sugar in all my drinks.
Yeah,
but
he likes sugar. Yeah.
god damn it, that does not belong with bread and butter. Or you know I like sugar.
Try it. Try
See,
it
brew
once.
has a
Whenever you get the
texture
chance,
thing,
at the
okay?
very least, try it.
Brew has a texture thing. The texture of the sugar granules in the bread, I think it pisses him
Maybe,
off.
but then if
No,
it's the
even
texture thing,
just imagining the taste. Why would you want? Okay, I
Yeah, I
understand.
don't know.
It's butter is salty, and bread just absorbs flavor, and then you have sugar. Why would you eat something like that?
Have you tried it? Have you at the very least tried it once? You because I know
can
you can't
imagine
try
how
it.
disgusting it is.
It's not. It's actually tastes decent. It's okay. I will say this
Okay, I'm
much:
not-
an
I'm not
overload
gonna
of it,
take-
it does taste.
I'm not
An
going to
overload
take
of it
food
does taste
advice
bad.
from a guy who can't eat hot food. Okay.
Man.
Hey, next
Fine,
time
whatever,
we
you
meet,
know,
next
do-
time
you
we
do
meet, Audie
you.
will make it for you. Audie will make it for you next time
No,
we meet.
apparently he likes
No, he'll
vomit
take a
sandwiches more
bite.
for some reason.
He'll take a bite. And he'll
Okay,
let us
okay, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to. I'll try to keep an open mind, but I already
fuck
have a
you.
bias against it.
Yeah, clearly. For
God
someone who likes vomit
damn
sandwiches,
it.
you fucking hate sugar and
I
butter
would-
and
I
bread.
would place it at the same level as a vomit sandwich. If I'm being honest, my
Mhm.
God, bread
Yes,
and
yes.
butter with. Okay, how does it even work? So you just have like untoasted
It's
bread.
not rocket science. It's sugar.
Like, it's just
and butter.
untoasted bread.
No,
Because
it's
with
toasted, obviously.
Then
What the
that's
fuck?
even worse. Why would you have something crunchy and salty and sweet?
Yeah, that's I don't. I've
Again.
had it and I'm not a
Eat
fan.
some fucking biscuits or something.
Man, just try it out. If you hate it, then fine. Fuck it. I like it. I don't mind it. It's a nice taste. It's very discount breakfast if you count
Do you
it. But
still have it, or did you like? It's a thing you used
Very
to have as a
rarely.
kid.
I
or
used to have it as a
Well,
kid, but
Random
then, like,
Otaku says
every
he's a kid, so maybe that's why he likes it.
Yeah.
Have you
Once-
had it
once-
as an adult?
once like a year or so. Like if I'm
That's
like
one
really
few
hungry and there's
months.
nothing at all to eat,
So
then I just
basically,
take bread
it's so
butter.
bad that that's the worst thing you could eat.
It's not bad. That's the thing. There are other better things out there, clearly. But then I'm not going to say it's outright trash. You know? It does taste good at the end of the day. But if I had the option to eat anything else, I would eat that.
I'm so confused if Audie
Is
likes
it
this or hates
specifically
it.
sugar, or could you replace it with anything sweet?
If you don't, I don't know about anything else sweet. I haven't really tried
Honey?
it. Yeah, sure. If you can try it, if you can try it if you want. I don't know. I haven't really experimented with the whole adding honey or adding syrup or anything like that. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't like sweet bread or anything sweet, so
Mm.
I
You
would
don't
never
like
do
the
it.
cinnamon bread either. The sweet
I
rolls.
like pastries. Pastries are different, but
Mhm.
I don't like
Cinnamon
you
is
know,
a crime against humanity on
savory
bread.
things that they make sweet. Yeah,
Bro has
dude,
has
I've had a
special
really good
hatred.
pastry. That is a version. That is a really good version of cinnamon bread that you'll actually like, bro.
The only place I don't mind cinnamon is in Indian food.
Well, that's because we
Because
use it in
they mask.
savory.
Yeah, they
No, we
use
use
it
it in
properly.
savory
Savory,
dishes.
yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to
In-
sweet stuff, cinnamon is like, ugh.
Europe has like this weird affinity for
Yeah, they
nutmeg
use
and
it in
cinnamon,
all
and they
their
like sprinkle
pastries, yeah.
like visible specks of cinnamon and nutmeg are there in the deserts.
No, but I did like it. I did like European pastries with cinnamon. It was actually really good. I got used to it. Yeah.
I
never
hope
tried a
Random
pastry.
Otaku is okay, by the way, because he just stopped replying after that. either unsubscribed or he got really pissed and left. But yeah. My God, guys. Seriously.
God, guys. You can share a chini, a butter, this thing with.
So, or do
Audi.
you eat roti with sugar as well?
That I've not eaten in a long while, but I
So
But
do
you
used to
remember.
used
as a
to eat
kid,
it.
yeah.
I
of
think
course.
schools used
It's
to
an
serve that
Indian
shit.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, schools
A lot of
schools would
kids,
give it to you as like a
You put
meal.
butter and sugar in a roti and you roll it up and you
Bro,
give it to a kid
fucking
and they eat it
roti,
as a
butter,
roll.
and jam, bro. That was a fucking sandwich, bro. If you didn't have bread, how come you've never had
What
this?
the
Like,
fuck?
You didn't
by
have a
accident?
childhood, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Basically,
I'm
Pretty
sorry,
obvious.
I wasn't given like literal
He was too
garbage for
busy.
food.
He was too busy getting bullied, to
That
eat
is
actual
true.
proper.
I would rather get bullied again than eat that shit.
Yeah, but like we never really had a choice, right? It was either that or
You
No, I
roti
didn't. I
with-
didn't like it.
the
Adi.
sugar on
Yeah.
the bread.
I've eaten it, but I didn't like it, so I used to have
Okay,
things
so
I liked.
hold on. Let's just look at it a little rationally. Okay, just a little bit. Sugar is just like going to add calories. It's going to make you fatter. It's going to give you diabetes, and literally doesn't increase the amount of the
Yeah,
filling
but
level.
kids
of
don't
the
give
thing.
a fuck about that, right?
Yeah,
They just want
as a
sweet
kid, you
shit.
just fucking
as an
eat it.
adult.
Well, yeah.
Well, once a year or something. I don't eat it on the daily. I don't eat it like I don't like crave for it every single day.
Okay,
of the
okay,
week.
Random Otaku, you said you're a kid, so I'll give you a pass. Fine. I also ate a lot of sugar when I was a kid.
Yes.
You still do.
I don't eat sugar like that directly. I eat sugar. I eat or drink sugary products. Actually, I don't even eat sugary products. I drink sugary products.
See, that's what, like, even Yeah, I had the huge like sugar eating phase when I was in this thing, Portugal. But that is because the pastries over there have more than just sugar. They're not just sugar. Like here is just fucking sugar, right? If you eat the cake.
That's
And
not
because of that,
true.
I did have a huge sugar eating phase. Otherwise, I always prefer savory food over sweet food. Hmm.
Same. The
Like every single time, if
unless
you
it's
tell
ice
me to
cream.
choose, if you tell me to choose for the rest of my life, savory or sweet, without thinking, I choose savory.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
definitely
Yeah.
true.
For life, yes, savory.
You fucker who defended sugar bread for the last
Adi, you
15 minutes.
definitely are. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I had
I
to choose an
curse you.
option
I
for life,
curse
I'd
you
rather
to
take savory
an
than sweet.
eternity of eating only sweet and no savory food. All your spice should taste like
Adi, if
literal honey.
for the rest of your life you could have bread with only butter and bread with butter and sugar, what would you choose?
Bread with only butter and bread with butter and sugar.
Yes.
I would have bread and only butter.
For the rest of your life.
Sure.
Bro, he's changed man.
See,
Again, I
see.
said it's not a bad thing to eat it. You make it sound like it's a crime on humanity.
It
itself.
is.
Oh my god, fuck you. Just have it once and just eat it. God, such an
Oh.
annoying prick when it comes to
Hey,
certain things.
he is
Holy
also
shit.
Gatari.
That I
We
know,
all
right?
know
Yes,
that.
I'm Otoyome Gatari.
Fucking
No,
hell.
okay, see, I have a very sensitive tongue when it comes to stuff like this, so it probably hurts me more than it hurts you.
You know that, Adi. You know he has sensitive tongue from real
Yes,
life
yes.
experience.
Like literal any small texture problems I have makes the food uneatable. Or any small like if I eat something, and that's why I hate cinnamon breads and cinnamon flavored pastries, because it just hits my mouth instantly. Like there could be only one speck of cinnamon in there and it still hit my mouth like crazy. Artie's like wobbling around. He's like dancing to some trance or something. Artie, what the fuck?
I have a weird question.
What?
Good.
So, you have a sensitive tongue, right? And when there's a speck of something, you'll taste it, right?
I don't even want to answer this question. Next, Artie, what's up? What's our final
Ask
topic? You'll be
my
leaving what?
question.
No.
Can I ask my question, please?
This is the final
Sure.
topic.
What is their question?
So, when you eat ass, if there's if there's a speck of, will you taste it instantly?
I probably will.
Well, there we go.
Hmm.
Brew has a sensitive tongue. Yeah, I was just curious. I had to ask.
Bro is like, what's her name? Irina from
Yes,
Soma.
God.
Yes, that's what. Yes.
Back to Weeb stuff. Yes,
Mm.
we started off with Weeb stuff, just went dive down, and now we're back up.
Yeah. So there is a chance, Audie, that Brew may
Mm.
taste. Be careful.
Yes,
Take a
yes.
bath before you meet him.
My God. Well, thanks, Sid, for now. I shall never do any ass stuff in my life again.
You will.
Beautiful time to stop this. Thank you guys for joining. We're
It hasn't
very,
happened so far. Maybe it won't happen ever
we're very
again.
glad that you joined us. Thanks, Sid Fables, for coming in, Sid's brother. I hope you will replace him on the podcast the next time. And sorry, Random Otaku, for deeply offending your daily breakfast of
We're
bread,
just having some
butter,
fun.
and fucking
Yeah.
sugar. And thanks, Reddit, for being active this time, like you were last week as well. Thank you. So yeah,
Mm.
we shall stop streaming and be back in 3 days.
Yes, this Wednesday.
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll be back in 4 days and we'll be talking about anime only in that stream. We won't be talking about other random stuff. So if you're interested in that, you can join us anytime you want on that. What did I say? Anytime you want. You can join us whenever we're streaming, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also we make anime analysis videos on YouTube, so you can just search Weeb 101 Last Take, and you should get our channel. Pretty fun videos going up now. We just did a Death Note and Bakuman one, and we might have a Naruto one soon. Or wait, Sid, what was your request? You asked me to do it on something, right? Joe, you wanted a Joe video, yes.
Oh,
Asthana
Joe. Yes, Joe.
But yeah, so we'll be putting
Hey,
out new
don't
content
reveal
over there.
insider information like this publicly.
I said it might be. I haven't confirmed.
Definitely will.
But yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for joining. Bye bye.
So yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Mm-hmm.